What's up, boys? How the hell are you? I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for asking. Doing a lot better than I was yesterday. Very irie right now. Life is good. Can't complain. Well, I'll be damned. What's going on, Noah? My fallen teammate, man. How the fuck are you doing, dude? They finally worked. Well, you know what? I got to give YouTube a shout out for that, man, because I give YouTube I give them a lot of grief about not putting out my notifications. So YouTube, thank you. I appreciate you putting out my notifications for my dude Noah to know about the stream. Howdy, Moys. Howdy, Pard. Big Moys in the building. The Draw King himself. Check out Moy's audio. If you don't believe me, Moy's be hitting draws like a motherfucker. Check it out for yourself. He ain't lying. Moy's be calling them draws. You think I'm bullshitting? You think it's just some old fucking Arky hillbilly bullshit? Nah. Moy's be hitting them draws. What's going on, Moy's? How you doing, my friend? Hope you guys are well today. Like I said, I'm doing pretty good, dude. Smoking, chilling. Want to talk some UFC? Want to talk a little Mecca? Jackie boy. My dude Jack. What's going on, Jack? Howdy, Pard. 3 people in the building, 4 people in the building. What's going on, y'all? Let everybody file in. You know, kick your feet up. Pass this fucking tube around, you know? Oh man, another one, man. Jack is they're like you the man, Noah and Jack, they're like Yoda and Obi-Wan, man. They're just like their spirits now, guiding their teammates through the Mecca. Yeah, we're gonna talk some Mecca, man. I didn't get a chance to talk about it a whole lot yesterday. But I want to talk about some more today. About the teams, like the people that are left, and what you guys kind of think about what's going to happen, like all shit like that. Talk a little bit more about the fallout of UFC 257, a little bit more about stuff moving ahead, what you guys think will happen. If Jack or anybody else wants to come in, we can talk about that, man. This isn't going to be like a hard structured, like segmented stream. Like I said, I have a couple things that I want to talk about, but this one will be a little bit more laid back. Kind of, we can just kind of talk about whatever. But you know, there were just a couple things that I wanted to get out of the way first. But yeah, before I get too far into the stream, I want to give a big shout out to the Rabid Dog. Shout out, Mr. Arkansas. Shout out to all the guys over at Pub Sports Radio. And yeah, big shout out to you guys. Appreciate y'all being in the stream, rocking with me. 4 people in the building. That's what's up, man. Thank you guys. Well, shit, man. Let's get into it. Let's get into this shit. I want to talk a little bit more about. Let's talk about the Mecca, man. I want to talk about the Mecca. That's where I want to start. I got the teams on my notes here, so let me stroke this fucking binger one time, and we talk about it. And then there were 10, man. We're getting down to it. We are getting down to it, man. And the pressure just builds. It builds, but I'm ready. I've already started looking a little bit at the card coming up. And you know, I have some early leans, but I'm picking the spots that I want to tape. Picking the spots that I'm not going to get too far ahead of myself with. And there's somewhere I just straight up, like, I have no clue what either of these motherfuckers are like. So I need to tape, and tape more. What's up, Smiths? How you doing, bro? Scott, how are you? No arc? What do you mean no arc? Let's see what the chat says. Yeah, shout out to the rabid dog, man. The Mecca is the coolest fucking thing going on in the online MMA community right now, in my not so humble opinion. Moise says, all good. Hope you good too. Thank you, Moise. Appreciate it. Noah says, Jack Attack. I'll just, you know what? I'll just put, why am I saying these and not putting them up? I'm a fucking thick skulled son of a bitch. All right. Jack, latest fallen member of the Mecca, indeed, man. RIP Jackie Boy in the Mecca. The beast is ruthless. That's how you got to be, man. That's how you got to play this game, boys. If you don't, it's kill or be killed. If you're not ruthless, someone else is going to be more ruthless than you and take you out. You have to get them before they get you. That's the game. We can all be buds afterwards, but during the game, I'm playing to win. Do you want to win or do you want to be friends? We'll still be friends afterwards, but during this game, no. No. You swore allegiance to me and I swore allegiance to you, then that's what it is. Everyone else can get the knife or the grappling hook or the blaster or the fucking rocket on the back of my fucking rocket launcher slash jetpack. You can get any of that shit. Any and all of it. I'm not fucking around, man. I'm trying to win this fucking Mecca. So yeah, let's talk about these teams. Let's talk about what these teams are. Yes, okay. It's down to 10, man. It's down to 10. I'm loving the new name for Team 1. It's gone through a couple different names, right? It was the A team. Well, not a couple, like literally 2. It was the A team for a long, long time. But now it's something else. I believe, I could be wrong. I look very stupid. Would not be the first time. I think it's the Mecca of Doom now, like the Legion of Doom, if I'm not mistaken. That's tight, dude. That's real tight. I like that shit. No, it says can't believe the Beast and X to C are the only ones to get higher power so far. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. But hey, I got the golden. I got the higher power last season. It's called the Golden Axe. That's what I called it. I was the only one that got it. Whoosh. It's nice, man. It's a good feeling. It's a good feeling. It's a good twist, and it's a good it's a good reward for picking well, because that's really like it's because people are like, oh man, how can they get it? It was like they didn't get it by like they got it by doing well. So it's fair in that respect. Like they wouldn't have gotten the higher power if their picks weren't good. So it's just like, and like I said, I think Xavier's was more of a fluke. He reaches for a lot of picks sometimes, and he just even a blind squirrel finds a nut every now and then, and even a broken clock is right twice a day, as the fella says. But yeah, like I said, I think Zabist, dude, Zabist is legit. Y'all better fight. Like I said, man, I ain't taking nobody, not nan one of these motherfuckers for granted or taking them lightly. I'm not. So I happened last time. Learn from my mistakes. I'm a Mecca veteran, boys. You can see the scars on my helmet. I've been through this thing. I'm still learning how to maneuver through this Mecca. And I'm going all the way this time, or I'm going to die trying. I'm going to go all the way, or I'm going to end up back in that Sarlacc pit. That's all there is to it. Nice guys finish last. When you run out of gas, don't pat yourself. That was one of the last, really, 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 really good Green Day albums. I'm a very, Dookie was, one of the first CDs I ever had when I was a kid. I got this, I got for Christmas. It was it was a CD carrier, and it wasn't even the sleeves for the discs themselves. It was literally like a CD carrier where you could put 4 CDs with the CD with the case and the cover and all that shit. You could fit 4 of those in this thing and zip it up. I got that, and the 4 CDs in there were Green Day Dookie, AC/DC Razor's Edge, Stone Temple Pilots Core, and Pearl Jam 10. Pretty damn good, like first 4 CDs to get. Pretty good start, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, like Green Day, like Dookie, Insomniac, and what was it, Nimrod? I think those are that's like their power three to me. Like Dookie and Insomniac, dude, those are really fucking good albums. Definitely good, like new wave punk albums. I wouldn't even call this pop punk. Those are like new wave punk. That's like they're like the continuation of like the Clash and bands like that. They're like the '90s version of that. It was the next wave of punk, is what I mean. But yeah, then they sold out, and of course they're not anything like that anymore. They're really not. They're just like they definitely became more like pop punk, and then kind of just became just like a kind of a wanky rock band. But they used to be good, man. Dookie and fucking not even the singles, but man, Dookie and Insomniac. There's some really fucking good songs on those. Dookie's great. 10 is a classic. Versus is a classic. Versus doesn't get a lot of love, man. Versus doesn't get enough love. Like Daughter. Oh man, like there's some great fucking songs on Versus. But yeah, like Pearl Jam is awesome. Boys, I'm a big Soundgarden guy. Soundgarden is my favorite band from that genre. They're my favorite like grunge band or whatever. Like I'm a big Soundgarden fan. Super Unknown, fucking classic album. But yeah, Nirvana's awesome. I love Nirvana too. I love Nirvana, Pearl Jam, Stone Temple Pilots. I love all those bands. Alice in Chains, great fucking bands, man. Nice, dude. Let's see. Pull some of the comments. Yeah, this is just gonna be a chill layback stream, man. We can just end up talking about whatever we talk about. Just you know what happens when you sit around just fucking your chiefing and just like you just get stoned and talk about whatever the fuck comes to mind. No Arc. I don't see him in the chat room. Oh, he might not be in. No, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I'm just. It's a shout out, man. Wherever the rabid dog might be. Yep, me too, man. I'm actually happy to have the break. Happy to have this fucking break for a couple different reasons, but yeah, it's definitely nice, man. Fucking, it was just, dude, it was rough, man. This fucking week was rough as far as like the Mecca and like it was like a fucking rough week of Mecca battle, dude. It was just like one after the other, dude. There's no time. You just had to like tape. It's fucking crazy. So yeah, definitely good call on that one, Jack. I prefer the real Tiger Kings, but I have to. God, dude, what's funny? I've seen like highlights and shit, but I still haven't watched that show. I was just like, I've seen enough of people putting like memeing shit and like telling me what happened. It's just like, yeah, I pretty much got the gist. Like, I don't need to fucking see that shit. I've wasted enough like of my life watching dumb shit. Like, I don't need to fucking watch that. I pretty much I got the idea on that one. Fucking ridiculous. Can't wait for Rose versus Montano. Oh yeah, great album, dude. Burning Out, the opening one. Fucking love that song. Pull up the track listing on that. Yeah, I think it's Burnout. I know Longview is the third song. Then it's Welcome to Paradise. Something. Basket Case is track 7. Yeah, man, that's a fucking Dookie is a classic album. And then Green Day, yeah, I mean they completely sold out. Completely. Yeah, Burnout. All the songs are good, man. Chomp. She screams in silence. Yeah, many is sleepest. I saw my friend the other day, and I don't know just exactly what. He became. It goes to show it wasn't long ago, and I was just like you. And now I think I'm sick and I want to go home. Man, that is a great fucking album. Great fucking album. 10, classic fucking album for sure. Even flow, alive, corduroy. I don't want to take what you can give. I'm around the stone and dude, Eddie Vedder has the best fucking 90s like Hamanama voice, like that is Eddie Vedder. Eddie Vedder is the epitome of that. But Pearl Jam is great, man. I think when they did when him and Cornell did what Temple of the Dog, one of them helped the other one out with their like big single for that. They like one of them was like struggling to hit the right vocal stuff, and one of them helped the other one out, and I can't remember which one it was. Either Vedder helped Cornell or Cornell helped Vedder. It might have been Vedder helping Cornell with some of the weird shit because he can Hamanama like nobody's business. Ooh, nice. Nevermind and Blood Sugar Sex Magic. That's a classic one, man. I love some Red Hot Chili Peppers. My favorite Red Hot Chili Peppers song is Aeroplane. I like pleasure spike with pain, and music is my aeroplane. It's my aeroplane. Summer sweet and sour Jane, and music is my aeroplane. I have a terrible singing voice, but I love just fucking shit. Shit gets me through the day, man. Yeah, Nevermind and Blood Sugar Sex Magic. Dude, there's a couple good ones. So I Pearl Jam live for free. That's what's up, dude. That's what's up. I'm trying to think of the best like back in the day concert, because I didn't like my first show was Cracker, the band Cracker. I saw them at Juanita's in Little Rock. Juanita's is like a pretty famous like Mexican restaurant. It's like actually technically the legend has it that Juanita's is one of the first places that queso came from. It's one of the first like Tex-Mex restaurants. It's a classic Little Rock staple. Juanita's. It's on Main Street. In the Quapaw district, boys. But yeah, I saw it was a restaurant on one side and then a small music venue on the other. I saw Cracker there, and actually they used to have this, they would have like, it was kind of like an open mic where they would let people jam. Like they would like, if you were like just hanging out and be like, hey, you play guitar? Oh, you play drums? Like, oh, hey, you want to get up there and just jam a little bit? And like I was a kid. I was like maybe 14, 15. And I had like, no, I was a little older than that. I was probably like 16, 17 maybe. And I was down there for the summer in Little Rock, and I've been playing drums a little bit. I've been like teaching myself to play drums. I wasn't very good at the time, but I got to go up there and like jam with another dude. I think we covered Last Dance with Mary Jane by Tom Petty. And but anyways, like I saw Cracker there. That was my first fucking concert at Juanita's. But yeah, man, I saw Smashing Pumpkins recently. I saw them a couple years ago. They were fun. A lot of people don't like Smashing Pumpkins, man. A lot of people don't like Billy Corgan's voice, but I love me some Smashing Pumpkins, boys. They are one of my favorite fucking bands. And seeing them live, dude, they still fucking got it too, man. Billy Corgan was fucking with it, dude. He was fucking headbanging, shredding that fucking guitar, man. They killed it. Played a lot of good songs too, man. They played Here's No Why. They played fucking Jelly Belly. They played some fucking rock. They played some rockers, dude. Cherub Rock. You know, of course, Bullet with Butterfly Wings. Today, they opened with Disarm, dude. It was really, really fucking good show. Metric opened for them too. Metric is a pretty good band too. Metric, Moise, if you're still in the building, like we were talking about, like Kim Deal and some other like really cool like rocker chicks. I think she's one of the cooler. I can't remember her name, like Emily something. I think she's one of the cooler like rocker chicks now, the lead singer of Metric. But they opened for the Pumpkins, man. That was a great fucking show. Saw them with my she wasn't my wife at the time, but she was my future wife, who I'm married to now. Shout out to the old lady. But yeah, we saw the Pumpkins. They were fucking great, man. What's up, Mills? Mills in the building. You like the helmet, bud? You like that? Shout out to my buddy Mills in the building. Check him out. Check Jack Attack out. You can find him online. You saw Paul McCartney in like 1989. Jesus Christ, Scott. How old are you? I thought I was fucking old. Offspring's tight, dude. I love Self-Esteem, dude. That's a great fucking song. But yeah, man, Pumpkins was a great show. Yeah, the helmet, dude. I'm like, you inspired me, bro. I got to give you full credit, man. It's one of my avatars now, for sure. God damn. Well, you might be the oldest motherfucker in this thing, Scott. Jesus Christ, maybe Jack. I don't know. I'm not that much younger, but good night. You're older than me. Not by much, but a little bit. What am I gonna say? Yeah, talking music, man. Fucking seen some good shows. Over the years recently. As far as that genre, I feel like I've missed some opportunities to see. Like oh man. So these are two that I really like. I'll never get these back, and I'm so fucking pissed about it. I had a chance to see Stone Temple Pilots when Scott Weiland was still alive at Virginia Beach at the fucking amphitheater. And I missed out on it. And I can't even remember what it was, but it was something fucking stupid. Like I was just trying to fucking get laid or something. It just didn't, I don't think it even ended up working out. But I missed that concert, and then Weiland died like a year or two later. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me, dude? I was pissed about that and very bummed out and heartbroken. But the other one was Soundgarden, man. I was just so bummed that I never got a chance to see Soundgarden. It is just like, fuck, man. Those two, Weiland and Cornell. Like, I don't always get like broken up over the like the celebrity deaths or like the musicians, but those two, I was like, damn. Cornell and fucking Scott. I mean, I kind of saw Weiland coming, but Cornell, man, I thought Cornell seemed like he had kind of like adjusted to like all the crazy shit that had happened. It was kind of like had a good perspective on it. I did not see that one coming. Weiland, it was sad, but I kind of saw that one coming. Like he had so many fucking stints and just could not. He was like just couldn't. He was like Mr. fucking couldn't get right. He was just can't get right. And so that one, I was kind of like, yeah, I saw that one coming a little bit, but Cornell kind of caught me off guard. I was like, damn it, man. But yeah, Soundgarden is my shit, dude. I think like I play drums, and I think that Matt Cameron is one of the fucking best drummers in that whole genre. Like one of the best alternative rock drummers. His drumming on Dusty, and I mean his drumming is great on every song, but like Dusty and Pretty Nooses and Black Hole Sun. Like Matt Cameron is a great fucking drummer, incredible rock drummer. He doesn't get enough credit, dude. He's the guy that tours with Pearl Jam now. He became their drummer when they had a lineup change. But yeah, Cameron, like Soundgarden is my shit, man. Like, and this is why I like this is just this is a matter of opinion. This is the thing about music. It's not like fighters where it's like, okay, one is clearly better than the other. It's all subjective and a matter of opinion. But like, this is why I personally like Soundgarden a little bit better than Nirvana, because, and it's little things, it's little petty, picky things. Like I said, I'm a drummer. I play drums, and I'm not an incredible drummer. I'm not a bad drummer. I'm a so-so drummer. Like I'm a serviceable rock drummer. Pretty serviceable, pretty, standard rock drummer. But to me, like, I'll put it like this. Take like Nirvana's and Soundgarden's most popular songs. We're probably talking Smells Like Teen Spirit and like Black Hole Sun. I could teach a kid how to play Smells Like Teen Spirit. Like you could teach a kid how to play Smells Like Teen Spirit on the first day of drum lessons. You ain't teaching nobody how to play Black Hole Sun on the first day of drum lessons. The kid will quit. He'll quit playing. He'll quit drums forever. So it's just like they're a little bit more like not proficient, but like technically a little bit more technically proficient, a little bit more like complex. Like Nirvana is the structures of the song are like a little bit more not basic, but they're not as like out there as Soundgarden. So that's just a personal taste for me. But Nirvana has a lot. They definitely have more songs than Soundgarden. They made more they squeezed more juice out of their fruit than Soundgarden did as far as like the albums, because they had about the same number of albums, but like Nirvana, whereas like there were like 3 or 4 good songs on the Soundgarden albums, 5. There's like 6 or 7, but I like Soundgarden songs a little bit more. I'm more of a Soundgarden fan than Nirvana, but that's not shitting on Nirvana. Nirvana's an incredible band, and I do like a lot of their songs. I like a lot of their songs that aren't like the, Smells Like Teen Spirit and In Bloom. I like In Bloom, but I like Rape Me, Drain You. Dude, Nirvana's cover of The Man Who Sold the World. Ooh, dude, that one gives me chills. That one, that acoustic version, that unplugged of Man Who Sold the World. Yeah. See, one of the only not. Oh, so are you a metalhead, Jack? Are you a fucking metalhead, bro? We can talk some metal, man. We can definitely talk some metal. I'm not like Mr. fucking metalhead, but dude, I've listened to some pretty fucking evil bands before. I think you might be surprised, dude. I've listened to some pretty fucking evil, brutal bands. I know about guttural chirping. I know about chirping. And like Gore Lord, and like I don't listen to Gore Lord on the regular, but I know of Gore Lord, and I know of like evil shit like that. So we can get his black and his death and we can get his evil and his metal as you want to. I love metal. Metal drummers are the most technically skilled, technically proficient drummers on earth. I don't give a fuck who you are. Metal drummers, death metal drummers, progressive metal drummers, whatever you want to call it. Guys like Thomas Hauke from Meshuggah, they are human clocks. Like they set the time for metronomes and like world clocks and shit. Like I've literally seen shit where it's like Thomas Hauke. There was something where he got pissed during like a recording or something. He's like, this metronome is fucked up. This metronome is off, and he was right. Like he was keeping time better than the fucking metronome. It's just insane. John Butler Trio, that was awesome, nice. Yeah, I've been to some hip hop shows. I've been to a few hip hop shows. I saw Jizza and DJ Muggs. That was fucking tight. Jizza, dude, people were about to die in that show though. Like Jizza took forever to come out, and motherfuckers were getting antsy. They were starting to get a little rowdy, and it was packed in there, and there was not that much security, and shit was about to jump off, dude. Like motherfuckers were about to start getting their ass beat. And then like Jizza finally came out and everyone lost their shit, and it's cool now. Everybody chill. It's cool now, as Mac would say. I said he used to stand in line. Ticketmaster. Yep, Ticketmaster was the shit. Ticketmaster was that shit. I went to the Warp Tour in 2001. That was a really good time, man. In Little Rock, dude, it was hotter than a son of a bitch. I'm talking, there was a heat wave that summer, boys, in 2001. In the summer of 2001, it was like July, I think. It was where it was at the River Pavilion, like amphitheater, like where they have Riverfest, and it was one of the hottest fucking concerts I've ever been to, temperature wise. Like motherfuckers were miserable. They were selling water bottles for like $11 a piece, dude. I'm not even bullshitting you. They were like $10 or $11 a piece. And who was there? It was 311 was a headliner. 311's probably my favorite band. I've seen them a few times live. They put on a great fucking live show. But yeah, 311 was a headliner. What they did was they split half the tour. So the West Coast part of the 2001 Warped Tour was headlined by Blink, and then the East Coast half was 311. Alien Ant Farm was there. I fucking love some Alien Ant Farm. They were there. I think fucking Good Charlotte was there. I didn't care much. Did not. I skipped Good Charlotte. But who else was there, man? Rancid was there. I definitely like some Rancid songs. Who else was there, man? That was a great show though, man. I think I was 17. It was fucking dope. It was fucking real sick. Warped Tour was a great show. Great, whatever. Great concert, festival, whatever. Mo says Tribe Called Quest open for Beastie Boys was a good show. Sky Brown says, that's what's up, man. That's tight. That's a good show, dude. That's a real good show. I saw Deltron. It was Del. It was Del the Funky Homo Sapien, but he was performing as Deltron. Like, he was there with Dan the Automator and Kid Koala, and they did songs exclusively from Deltron 3030. Which, if you haven't listened to that album, do yourself a favor. Deltron 3030 is one of my favorite hip hop albums. It's like a dystopian, like, space opera, science fiction, horror. Like, it's awesome. Very lyrical, very thought provoking, really fucking dope, like, clever wordplay, and yeah. What is it? Verbal imagery. It's sick. It's fucking sick. Deltron 3030, man. It was one of the coolest shows. Del is like one of the chillest, like, he makes the shit look effortless, dude. You want to talk about smooth as fucking silk, like he came out of the womb fucking like rapping, and like him holding the mic and like moving around the stage and fucking, doing his shit and all his hand gestures. It was just effortless, man. Effortless. Definitely. If you get a chance to see Del in any way, shape, or form or fashion in concert, do yourself a favor, man. Del is the shit live. One of my favorite MCs for sure. Snuck in a mics and of course you did. Jesus Christ, Moise. I snuck in mics and a mini disc recorder. You just got started early, man. You didn't waste any time. It was that you should have known then, Moise. It was your fire. You probably knew then it was your calling, huh? That's hilarious. Typical. Nice. No effects. That's what's up. That's tight. Who is the other one? MXPX. They're No Effects is way cooler than MXPX, but I was thinking of the other one that's like has an X in it. Fucking MXPX. Check magnet. Fucking MXPX. Steel Panther 2, nice. I always made fun of my dad because he said he'd seen Hendrix open for the Monkees. I did not want to drive that or something. That's funny. Some other good shows I've seen, man. One of the earliest shows I've seen, I was in like, this might have actually been the first show I'd ever seen live. I saw the Brian Setzer Orchestra when I was in like Robinson Auditorium in Little Rock, and I was like in like 8th grade or something. But it was a pretty good show. Fucking the Stray Cats, Brian Setzer. Brian Setzer. Primus in 95, nice. Oh, dude, so I saw what was it? It wasn't Primus, it was fucking God damn it. the Claypool, what is it fucking called, man? It's Les Claypool and like Sean Lennon and whatever their shit is, whatever their little like super group is called. I saw them at Voodoo and it was awesome. They did a cover of that Beatles song. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, God damn it. What's the name of that song? Turn off your mind, relax, and float downstream. It is not dying. That one. They covered that one, and it was fucking dope. I was so fucking high and drunk when they played that song. But yeah, the Claypool Insanatorium or the Panic, some shit like that. But they were good. That just made me think of that. Here, Primus. Primus is good. Frizzle Fry is a good album. They have some good songs, man. Boom, boom, bam, boom, boom, bam. Boom, boom, bam, boom, boom. My name is Mud. Boom, bam, boom, boom, bam. I like Primus. Dude, I had a buddy that loved fucking Primus. Loved Primus, dude. Last one I saw was Royal Blood Live. The last concert I saw, okay, what's the last concert y'all saw? The last concert I saw was it the fucking Pumpkins? It might have been the Pumpkins. It was the Pumpkins. Okay, yeah, the old lady just confirmed it. The songs, the I saw before that was I was at Firefly. It was 2018. Firefly 2018. So the summer of 2018. And we just got a day pass. Like we didn't get the whole weekend. We just got a day pass. And sorry, I'm trying to remember this shit through this fucking like this stoner's haze here. And we saw Foster the People. Foster the People is great live, dude. Mark Foster is a fucking cool dude, and they are really good in concert. I love Foster the People. They're really good. Then we saw Logic. Okay, let me tell you a little something about Logic. I'm gonna keep it $150 with y'all about Mr. Logic. And I'm gonna need to get a little bit more right here. Let me tell you something about Logic. Logic is an incredibly skilled rapper. He has a really good flow. He has really good delivery. He can rap. He can rhyme. He can flow. But I'll tell you this. Logic would not shut the fuck up between songs. That motherfucker would not stop talking. He is so obnoxious when he's not rapping. I've never been like wanted to like, I'm telling you, the only reason, and I'm not even joking, the only fucking reason that we didn't leave that Logic show is because Big Gigantic was playing right after them on that very same stage. We could have gone, there were literally like 4 other stages we could have gone to see other acts that were playing at that time. But Big Gigantic it was towards the end of the night. Big Gigantic was like one of the last acts on one of the main stages. And it's like, okay, we're not leaving. Like there's too many people right now, and I don't want to fucking fight it to find a spot when Big Gigantic starts. So we're staying here. And but it was crazy because he would just go on and on and on and on and on, just like he was just doing the shit where he'd be like how much do y'all love Logic? And he'd be like, yeah, and he'd be like, oh man, he's like, he did the shit. He's like, oh man, that's weak. And he's like, I'm gonna go off stage. And he'd be like, it was just like all this like lame, corny shit. Like he just did not know how to like carry the crowd. Like he fucking basically people weren't cheering loud enough for him, and he like literally walked off stage. And people were like, okay. And they just literally just like walked to the next stage. They were leaving in droves, dude. Like it cleared out around us because people were like getting annoyed with him and like leaving. Because that's the thing. It's like, you're at a festival, dude. It's not a Logic concert where like you're the only one there. And if people leave, like they're going to lose their money because you were the only reason they were there. No, dude, there's all these other fucking acts going on. It was hilarious. But people like, but then he would start rapping again and be like, okay. And I'd be like, all right, I'm with it. I'm back. You got me back. You know, like, song's good. Fucking, you're a dope rapper. Cool. Then the song would end and you start yapping again. And be like, Jesus Christ, like, when is this going to end, dude? When can Big G get on the fucking stage and just melt my face off? Because I love me some Big Gigantic, dude. Big Gigantic is one of, if you guys like, I know a lot of people, Big Gigantic gets unfairly put into like dubstep because it's not. They do have some like really dubsteppy sounding songs, but they have so much more to their music than that. Like Dom Lally is like a really good saxophone player, and he plays the sax live, and the other guy, I forget his name, but he plays live drums. And dude, they like Big Gigantic is fucking incredible. But yeah, they're one of my favorite electronic, like EDM, whatever, electronica artists. But yeah, that was the only reason I sat through Logic. That was the only reason we sat through that motherfucker. But yeah, but that was my Firefly 2017. See what you guys are saying. Moy says Cowboy Junkies in 2001. Nice. Bishop Briggs. Nice. Michael Jackson in 1997. God damn. You saw Slayer and Slipknot at Ozfest. Nice. That's what's up. I've heard of Thy Art Is Murder. I've definitely heard of them. Last show we went to was Rivers of Nihilism. Nihilist. Fuck me. I mean, say what you will, the tenets of National Socialism. At least it's an ethos. Fucking nihilist. Fit for an Autopsy. I think I've heard of Fit for an Autopsy too. Thy Art Is Murder. My favorite, I would say my favorite metal bands are Meshuggah. I like, dude, I'm gonna be honest with you, and you're probably gonna laugh at me, Jack. Most of my favorite kind of bands like that are kind of like maybe like progressive, like new metal bands a little. Like I really like 40 Below Summer is one of my favorite bands. I like In Flames. I know that gets a lot of fucking hate, but I do like In Flames. I do like Meshuggah though. I love the album Chaos Fear. Chaos Fear is an incredible album. Came out in like 1998. I feel like that is like classic, like brutal fucking Meshuggah. But I like Nile. I like the band Nile. Ramsey's God of War. It's a great fucking song. I like just trying to think of like straight up death metal bands that I like. What's the one? Fuck. I'm trying to think of their name. I've been listening to them a little bit recently and I really like them. That French band, that French metal band. Gojira. I fucking like Gojira, dude. I fucks with Gojira. I like them a lot. 50 Cent in 2004. Nice, dude. Love Slayer. Used to hate them when you were younger. Nice. Same with Metallica. Dude, it's funny. Metallica, my favorite Metallica songs are like all their fucking power ballads. Like I like fucking like Hero of the Day is probably like one of my favorite Nirvana songs. And fucking Unforgiven and Nothing Else Matters. Like those are my favorite Nirvana songs. Oh man. I saw Nine Inch Nails recently. Nice. I like Nine Inch Nails. Head Like a Hole is probably my favorite Nine Inch Nails song. RHCP with Dave Navarro. Word. Bucket list. No 96, Moise said. Oh man, I'm behind, man. I'm real far behind. Sorry, boys. I'm here sitting here yakking. Keep up the chat. Gojira is one of the craziest bands to see live. Look, like, yeah, Jack was already ahead of me. Jack, I want to see them, dude. I want to see Gojira. I like Gojira a lot. I can't name a whole lot of songs off the top of my head, but like people are telling me, like, dude, if you like metal, you gotta listen to Gojira. I'm like, oh yeah, whatever. Do you like Jared Dines, Jack? Do you know about Jared Dines? He's like one of my favorite like metal like YouTube channels, and I've learned about some of the other metal bands because I had a buddy that was really into it like back in the day, and so he like I found out about a couple bands like Meshuggah, like old school Meshuggah, like when whatever, I can't remember the name of that 2002 album, but it's the one that has Rational Gaze on it. And that's when I first started listening to Meshuggah, and then I bought the Chaos Sphere album, and I was like, oh, they're fucking brutal, dude. Like I like this band. But yeah, it's not some shit like I can listen to like all the time, but sometimes, dude, if I'm in the right mood, dude, and if I'm like doing some like shadow boxing or something, like, I'll fucking put some metal on, dude. I'll put some metal on for sure. Family Values, nice, man. That's what's up. Like Slipknot and Korn and all that shit. Fuck yeah. You could see one band that no longer tours, what would it be? Like I said, I think Stone Temple Pilots or there's a small band. You guys will probably have never heard of this band. Because I used to be into a lot of like post-hardcore and shit like that too. Like I really like Thursday and like Quicksand and shit like that. Texas is the Reason. They're a post-hardcore band. They were on the verge of making it, and they've only put out like one album and a couple what is it, like the couple LPs, and that's it. But yeah, they're broken up. They no longer tour. They had a weird history. They were like composed of members of different like a couple of them were in like a Hare Krishna band called Shelter, like a hardcore punk Hare Krishna band called Shelter. Another one of the bands was like 108 and Copper, like those kind of bands. Members of those bands came together and made Texas is the Reason. And then like the drummer from Texas is the Reason ended up being in Jets to Brazil. I don't know if you ever heard of them. They were another like band like that, like post-hardcore, like whatever you want to call it, emo indie band. But yeah, Texas is the Reason is one band, and but like major bands that you probably heard of, yeah, like Soundgarden for sure. I'm really glad that I saw Tool. I am so thankful that I saw Tool. You want to see a fucking crazy like experience, like not a fucking like where you really go somewhere else with everyone else that's there with you, like you're transported to another dimension. Fucking go see Tool live. You will be changed. I've heard Rammstein are great live. Ice Cube sings "Fuck the Police." Oh, Busta Rhymes. I saw Busta Rhymes at Firefly the year before that. So this is 2016. He was at Firefly in 2017. Excuse me. Yeah, because I went to Firefly in 2017 and 2018. 2017, Busta Rhymes was there, and that motherfucker is. You want to talk about a master of ceremonies? Like that motherfucker. He was having like audio issues, and he didn't miss a beat, man. He would just like, he was there with one of his like homeboys, and he just like took his mic, and the other dude started like beatboxing. Like he didn't miss a beat, man. He like controlled the crowd like a mother, like everything Logic wishes he could be. I fucking love Busta Rhymes, man. Definitely, he's in my top 25. If you ask me to make a top 25 of my favorite MCs, Busta Rhymes is in there for sure. I think objectively, you have to put him. You can't really put him too far outside the top 25. He might not make your top 25, but you can't put Busta Rhymes too far out of the top 25 and be making in good faith. Rammstein, yeah, du hast mich. A friend of mine seen live said they had a huge dick cannon that was shooting a white substance everywhere. Yeah, Rammstein is ridiculous. They're fucking outlandish with their shows, I've heard. DJ Hype is good for drum and bass. Yeah, definitely, man. I used to be a little fucking raver kid for a little while, man. I was definitely I didn't really roll a whole lot. I didn't do a whole lot of ecstasy, but I definitely would like liquid dance and shit and like go to raves and parties and like um yeah. Yeah, I used to party, man, for sure. Oh, I love you, man. See, I'm jealous of that, Jack. I love. Oh, dude, that's another one. That's another one, dude. R.I.P. Keith Flint, son of a bitch, man. That one hurt. That one hurt too. That one hurt a lot, man. I must have blocked that one out, dude, because I love fucking Prodigy. I love Prodigy with all my heart and soul, dude. They are one of my favorite fucking like electronic artists, dude. Like the Fat of the Land, and even like Invaders Must Die. That's a great album, dude, with like Omen and dude, Jack, did you like the was the album called The Day Is My Enemy? That album that had Day Is My Enemy, Destroy, uh Rebel Radio, and what was the other one that I really like on that? Um Wild Frontier. Wild Frontier is the other one I like on that. But yeah, that was a great fucking album. I think it was called The Day Is My Enemy. I think that was the name of the album. It came out in like 2015 or something. But yeah, I love Prodigy, dude. R.I.P. Keith Flint. Seen Chasing Status, the only drum and bass act you can think of. Nice. What's up, Alex Alberto? Marina's wrestling will keep her from becoming champion. Yeah, she gets taken down way too easily, dude. Way, way, way too easily. Reroute to remain. Yep. Yep. Cloud Connected is a great song. I like System. System is one of my favorite songs. The breakdown in System, when they break down and the synth comes in. Oh, dude, I fucking, yeah, I like In Flames. Gojira says they're next level. I probably one of the best metal bands of all time. I want to see Meshuggah too. I want to see Meshuggah like a motherfucker. I know Meshuggah, like they're kind of like the hipsters like choice for like best death metal band, but like they're fucking really good. Like Jins is, dude, he's a fucking great singer. Like he has a crazy voice. And Thomas Hauke, dude, you can't. The drumming doesn't get much better than Thomas Hauke. Like he's incredible. Like the dude is an alien. He's an alien. Favorite Nine Inch Nails album is White Teeth. Pretty Hate Machine, probably best album. You don't have to read my comments. Oh, I don't have to, but I'm going to, Scott Brown. I'm going to, my friend. With Teeth is good. Haven't seen too many of his videos, but I like the one where he asks people with band teeth to name the songs. Dude, oh, Jared Dines, look at the different styles of drummers. Those are so fucking funny. And the ones where it's like the different styles of drummers and the lead guitars versus the rhythm guitars, dude, that one is so fucking funny. The lead guitars versus the rhythm guitars, and then there's one where it's like, what is it? It's like metalcore versus like the other like harder one. It's very funny, dude. If you like metal and shit, Dines is hilarious. But yeah, the different styles of drummers and like the different fucking like the the lead guitars versus the rhythm guitars. He does some great like cut up videos like that. Led Zeppelin. Oh yeah, I love some Led Zeppelin. Over the Hills and Far Away. Cocteau Twins. Fucking Cocteau. You know what? Is that I don't think that's who I think it is. Hold on. Sorry, 1 second, boys. Sorry to yeah, I'm liking the music talk though, boys. I'm liking the music talk. Like I said, this is a chill, laid back chat session today. We can talk. I had we can talk a little bit about Mecca and UFC and stuff, or we can just talk about music and bullshit or whatever. I'm gonna sit here and keep smoking, and yeah, we'll just chill. See where the chat takes us. ZZ Top. Yes, yes, indeed. I fucking love me some ZZ Top. Cheap sunglasses, legs. Oh, yeah. Love ZZ Top, man. Do it. You get a chance to see Tool. I know. Tool is a band where their fans can kind of turn you off from like wanting to see them. Because that's how it was with me, man. People would not shut the fuck up about Tool. My friends are like, oh my god, Tool, you're the best. You're never gonna see Tool. Yeah. And it was just like, nope. Just because you want me to, I'm not going to. But I went to Voodoo. I have family in New Orleans. I went down to Voodoo to see my cousins. Went down to New Orleans in 2016 to see my cousins and went to Voodoo, which is like a Halloween music festival they do down there. And Tool was there, and I've never looked at music the same way since. Live music. The standard for which I see live music was forever. That's like a watermark, basically. And that's why I say I was so impressed by Smashing Pumpkins, because I saw Smashing Pumpkins 2 years later, and I heard a good friend of mine, that had seen like one of those like live concerts that they record and you can like watch on TV on like one of those extra like channels that you get on the premium packages. Anyway, he said he had seen one of those, and he said Corgan looked kind of like sluggish and not really into it and just kind of like half-assing it. So I was a little worried like how they were going to sound live, because I was like, man, I've seen Tool live. Like I know, like, this is just like, I just look at shit differently now. Like if you can't perform it like up to this, at least this level, I'm going to be a little disappointed. But they fucking slayed it, dude. The Pumpkins can still fucking shred. Jimmy Chamberlain is one of the fucking best rock drummers ever. Jimmy Chamberlain is a fucking incredible drummer. And if you get the chance to, you need to see Smashing Pumpkins live, because they are really, really fucking good. But yeah, dude, Tool is next level, bro. They really are. Like, the hype is real. Tool fans are obnoxious. They are, admittedly. They can really turn you off, but believe the hype. The hype is definitely real. Danny Carey, one of the best drummers to ever live. Maynard, he's just as insane as you think he is. Like, I couldn't even see him, dude. Like, let me tell you, let me paint the picture for this fucking Tool concert for you guys. So it's Voodoo. Pretty sure this was one of the last shows on the main stage on Saturday, because it was like a weekend long concert. It was packed, man. Like the whole like festival had been packed with people. It was jam packed. It's in City Park, New Orleans. But like, it was extra packed for Tool, and I had to go get something. Like, I either had to like piss really bad or like something, but I had to like leave the spot where my cousin and his buddies were, like where my people were, right? So I'm like, okay, I know I'm pretty tall, right? So I'm like, I can see over people a little better than some people can. And I'm like, okay, I know exactly where these guys are. I even made like markers in my head. Like, I looked up and I was like, okay, they're this far away from this fucking like sound booth. They're this far away. Like, I even like made like coordinates. Like, I knew, dude, I could have told you the exact fucking global coordinates of these motherfuckers. And when I came back, I still almost lost them. Like, I still like I knew exactly where they were. And in like less than 10 minutes, the sea had just caved in on itself. And like, I knew exactly where they were. I knew I couldn't see them though. There were so many fucking people. Like, I literally had to like fight my way through the crowd to get back to like my cousin and his friends. Like it was insane. It was fucking insane. And like it was incredible, dude. Like the feeling when the like, oh dude, when they played Anima, I got chills and I went somewhere else, man. Like Tool is hands down one of the top 3 live shows I've ever fucking seen in my life or will ever see. It's going to take a lot to top Tool because they're fucking really, really fucking good live. Yeah, it takes them like a fucking 2 fucking yeah, a little raver and trip. Yeah, I like day tripping. I've never tripped acid before, but I like a little day tripping. But yeah, I definitely used to like fucking my buddy used to watch like the Liquid Pop Eric videos, and like I used to like practice that shit, like my fucking like liquid moves and stuff, like my Hadouken and like all the shit, like try and look like it was some fucking, I don't know. It's fucking it's kind of cheesy now I think about it, but I love that shit, man. I love to do. I used to get down. I used to rave, dude. I used to rave. I used to party, man, when it was like real fucking, when they'd have like parties and fucking just like a random spot, like a random fucking warehouse or something. I wonder if Rush actually listens to the band Rush. Hell fucking no. Rush listening to like, what do you guys think Rush listens to? It's got to be like some, I feel like it'll either be like really like angry music or it'll be like some like old like British shit that like UK people listen to. No offense, Jack. Some like fucking, I don't know, something that only like UK people would know. Some like, I don't know. Fucking Rush. Yeah, but the band Rush, yeah, I love Rush, dude. Subdivisions is a great song. Fly By Night. I mean, of course, the classics that everyone knows, Limelight, Free Will, you know, Tom Sawyer, everyone knows those. But yeah, I like Rush. Rush is a good band. They're a really good band. Dude, the fucking the Trailer Park Boys episode where fucking Ricky kidnaps Alex Lifeson is fucking hilarious. But yeah, I like Rush. They're a good band. I've listened to them. Yeah, my dude's a drum friend. My friend's a drummer. He showed me that video. He's obsessed with drums. Dude, fucking the Bill Burr talking about Meshuggah is hilarious. Because he's talking about Hauka and like the drumming and shit. Like, I won't butcher it, but just check that one out. Grohl is a good drummer. Dave Grohl is a good drummer. He really is, dude. I used to be a big Foo Fighters fan. Big Foo Fighters fan, man. Like back in the day, that like the Foo Fighters got me through high school, dude. Like seriously, man. Like that was like my fucking I took solace in the Foo Fighters, man. Like to me, my personal favorite at Foo Fighters album is There's Nothing Left to Lose. But I think a lot of people would probably say The Color and the Shape, and they wouldn't, you know, I can't really make a really good argument against it because I think top to bottom, I think it's probably their best album. But the self-titled one is good too. The one with Big Me and I'll Stick Around. Those are great songs too, man. Foo Fighters are a good album or a good band, but like after There's Nothing Left to Lose, they're kind of like Green Day, man. They kind of just like dead to me. Like they kind of just like I just forget that they're there. They're just like I appreciate them for what they were, but like they're just something different now. And I'm just not like Foo Fighters are so fucking wanky now. I just can't listen to them. I think Rope was the last Foo Fighters song that I thought was any good, but yeah, they're just early Foo Fighters, early Green Day, good shit, real good shit. So Rage, I'm jealous of that, Scott Brown. Rage, damn, dude. I'm fucking jealous of that. I'm real jealous of that. Hot Fuss. Oh, man. Yeah, I like the Killers, dude. I like the Killers a lot. All These Things That I've Done is probably my favorite song of theirs. All These Things That I've Done. I got soul, but I'm not a soldier. Did I make it to? Oh shit! I made it to the. I caught up to the chat. Yeah, man. Yeah, I like the Killers. I'm a big Interpol fan. I'm a big fan of Interpol. When I want to get like solemn and like self-reflection and just kind of just feel numb and just kind of I put on some Interpol, man. I like Interpol. Antics, great album. Our Love to Admire is a very good Interpol album. Our Love to Admire. Great band. Jack knows Interpol's a great fucking band. I'd like to see them live. Had a chance to see Interpol live in Charlottesville. Missed out on it. Super pissed about it. Super salty about it. Oh, Phoenix. Dude. Fucking Phoenix is really good live. Phoenix is really good live, though. I didn't think they were going to be good live, man. I thought they were going to be one of those bands that was like overproduced. Like, yeah, you sound great on your albums, but your live shows are shitty. Nah, man. Phoenix. Oh, yeah. What's his name? Thomas. What's his name? Your boy can sing. Phoenix is fucking great live. Dude, so you want to like take the old lady out. You want to have a good time. Chicks, bitches love Phoenix, man. You want to have a good time. You want to get some pussy. Take your girl to a Phoenix show. Which I feel. But yeah, Phoenix. I had a great. Phoenix is awesome. What's another good show I've seen? Sort of recently. Oh, another reason Scott Brown. Another reason, yeah, true. Another reason some of the Foo Fighters songs are really good too. They had, God, I'm blanking on the dude's name. They had Nate Mendelsohn from Sunny Day Real Estate on bass. They had the dude from Sunny Day Real Estate on bass during those albums. So that's why, like, I think Dave Grohl wrote a lot of the parts for the first and the second album himself. And they picked up Taylor Hawkins like right before they started touring to promote the album. Is I think what happened. They had a drummer. They kicked the drummer out. Grohl wrote the drum parts, and then they had Taylor Hawkins come with them as a touring drummer for the Color and the Shape tour, and then he became their permanent drummer after that. I think that's how it happened. I think that's the order of events. Yeah, they kicked the other drummer out during the recording process. Grohl took over, finished the parts or whatever, recorded it, and then they had Hawkins go on tour with them as their touring drummer, and then he took on the role as the drummer like afterwards. I think that's how it went down, but I could be wrong about that. Could always be wrong about that. Yeah, exactly. Grohl is the drummer on the actual albums themselves. That is correct. And yeah, Hawkins, when they would go on tour, when they toured to promote that album, Hawkins was the guy they took with them, and they were like, okay, you're going to be our drummer from here on out. Because I know that Taylor Hawkins was the drummer during the There's Nothing Left to Lose album. They recorded that in Virginia, actually. They recorded that in Virginia in like a house that Grohl had and like that his family had or something. And yeah, it was just three of them. It was like a power trio. I think that's what it was. I think it was like Grohl, the other dude, and then Hawkins. Yeah. They had exactly. So yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. Grohl did the drumming on the albums, the first two albums, and they had another drummer that went on tour with them before they wrote Color and the Shape, or before they recorded Color and the Shape. I think that's how it went down. But like I said, it's really, dude, you want to talk about some lineup changes? God damn, Foo Fighters went through some crazy lineup changes. But yeah, like I really like early Foo Fighters. That's really fucking good music, man. It really is. Yeah, I'm enjoying this music talk, boys. I can talk about music all fucking day. talk about movies. I can talk about music. I can talk about that shit. I can talk about comics. I can talk about boxing. I can talk about MMA all fucking day. But if anybody wants to come in, I'll drop the link. If you guys want to come in, talk about music or talk about anything else, I can drop the link and y'all can talk your shit. Jack, anybody else? Let me know. Let me know in the chat if you wanna come through, and I'll drop the link for you. Yeah, yep. That's it. They kicked the guy out. Grohl didn't like his drumming on the album, and then he was like, yep, and he fucking did it himself. That's what it was. That's what it was, man. I actually got kicked out of the band that I was in. And it was because I was the girl that I was dating at the time was like a huge distraction for me at that point. Like I was late to practice all the fucking time. There was always some reason why I couldn't. I was just like unfocused. I would like skip practice sometimes. I was just, girl crazy at that point for this chick. And it was definitely affected like my dedication and commitment to the band. And what happened was we went on this, like, we had made a demo, right? And it was like a 4-song demo, and this was our like little like mini tour to promote it. And we had given it to someone in the band, like the lead singer of the band, the front man. He knew Seth Avit's wife from the Avett Brothers. And he had told her, like, hey, give this to him, see what he thinks. Just see what he thinks. He was like, oh yeah, that sounds good. That sounds cool. Like, he's like, I like it. Like, it's honest. It's pretty good. Whatever. So this was our hope. This was like our fleeting, like, dreaming hope that like somehow we could like try and get an opening spot on an Avett Brothers show. That was the kind of like shit we were like. I don't know if you guys know the band Band of Horses. We kind of sounded like Band of Horses. I was a drummer for this local band in Charlottesville that sounded like that. I don't know if you heard. Band of Horses is a great band to see live too. I saw them at Voodoo. They were very fucking good. Band of Horses is incredible live. But yeah, we kind of sounded like Band of Horses. Long story short, this was our little, like, this is our shot. You know what I'm saying? We're going to do this little mini tour. We're going to see if, people like the shit, and we're going to try and get on an Avett Brothers. We're going to try and get the opening spot on an Avett Brothers gig. Like maybe when they're in North Carolina somewhere, like a smaller show. You know what I'm saying? Because at these smaller venues, that's a little, sometimes they'll like, they'll have local artists open up for them, to promote them or whatever. So that was kind of like our hope or whatever. So yeah, we did this like mini tour. We did a show in Charlottesville. We did a show in Richmond, and then we did a show in Brooklyn, New York. So it was Charlottesville, Richmond, Brooklyn. And then when we came back from the tour, I got kicked out of the band. They were like, yeah, like, and it wasn't just that. Like, I was clashing with the front man, and like he was one of those guys, like, he was starting to like, and he wasn't just doing it with me, he was starting to like, originally everything was like a creative process. Like, we all went in together. Like, we're writing all the songs together. We're going to come in and we're going to compose all the music together. But what he started doing was like, he would like write all the songs, and then he started writing all the bass parts, and he started writing all the drum parts. And then he'd be like, okay, guys, I wrote all this. Like, what do you think? We're going to play this, and then we can kind of twerk it. And we're kind of like, okay, yeah, whatever. Because he was a songwriter, and he was a really good songwriter, and he was a really, really, really good guitar player. He wasn't a very good singer. He was actually a pretty shitty singer. Horror, like nails on a chalkboard voice, cringy voice, but he was a really fucking good guitar player. He could write some really catchy guitar riffs, and he was a good songwriter too. He had some decent lyrics. for that genre of music. But he was basically just becoming like a tyrant with like the songwriting process. And I, you know me, I'm a loudmouth, and I would just wasn't. So I was clashing with him a lot. Like we had a show where like I was getting into like an argument with him like right before we went on. Like we're literally about to fucking start. Like PA's on, everything's rocking, like the crowd's going, and like we're sitting there like pretty much having like a contained like shouting match, like where you're yelling at someone but you're like whispering like like that kind of shit. Like it was weird. So there was already tension. It was already kind of coming to a head. And so I was a little blindsided, but I think looking back on it, I was like, I kind of saw that. I should have seen that coming. But yeah, long story short, I got kicked out of a band. But yeah, I definitely know what it feels like to go through that shit. But in the good thing though, the funny thing is I ran into the one of the dude that played lead guitar in the band. I ran into him like a year or two after that. And no, it wasn't that long. It was maybe like a year. And I was like, yo, what's up, dude? Like I'll change his name. I'll change his name to Josh. Like, yo, what's up, Josh? Like, how you doing, man? Like, fuck, man, how you been? Like, you still playing music? Because he was a dude that, like, I don't know if you've ever like been in this kind of thing where it's like the dude will be one of the guys in the band will be in like 3 other fucking bands. Like he'll have this project with this guy, he'll be doing this with this guy. Be like, oh, I can't do this, dude. I have this fucking show with my other band, like that kind of shit. Like he was always one of those guys. And so I knew he was probably still playing music. I was like, yo, like you still playing music with those other guys? Like da da da. And he's like, nah, man. He's like, I don't know. Like I stopped like, you know, playing, you know, playing with them or whatever. And inside I'm just like, that's right. I was the fucking glue keeping this band together. And when you kicked me out, it fucking fell apart. So that was just like, I took some definitely some like cynical fucking like satisfaction in that. Like, that's right. Should have never kicked me out. Whoa. Hold up, boys. Holy shit. We got the rabid dog in the building. Hold the phone. Rabid dog. Mecca News. Holy shit. Well, Art, do you I don't want to I'll just follow your lead, Bubba. You want to announce in the chat if you want to come on, if you just are you going live? Like you tell me, man. I'm stepping to the rhythm of the dog. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, shout out. What's going on, Art, man? How you doing? Yep. Oh yeah. Look alive, boys. Tighten up, boys. Tighten up. Breaking Mecca News. And I goddamn, I'm not going to be one to hold it up this time. Talk to me, Art. How you want to play it? Are you going to be going live? You're more than welcome to break it here, but I don't want to I certainly don't want to step on any toes. So you okay. I got you. I'll check it. Well, I appreciate that. I'm honored. 7 people in the building. In case you missed it, we got the rabid dog in the house, boys. Recognize, pay homage, pay your respects, or he will rip your fucking throat out. Now I'm just playing. But yeah, rabid dog in the building. And we got a Mecca announcement, boys. I'm about to check my DMs, and I'm about to lay it on you. I'm about to lay that Mecca lumber on you, boys. So stay tuned. Mecca News coming right up. Holy shit, I need to take a bomb rip real quick, and then I'm going to check my DMs. I'll do it simultaneously. Woo! I'm excited. I don't know about y'all, but I'm excited. Okay, open my phone. Check my DM. See what's good. Jesus Christ, since 24 missed messages. Woo! Whoa, boys. We got a big old announcement here. Big old Mecca announcement. Big breaking news. Mecca news right here, right now. Ashley Safe of B&W. Ashley Safe of B&W. Ashley Safe of B&W. Woo! Woo-wee! Here it is. Shout out to the Rabid Dog. Mr. Arkansas is in the building. In the Mecca competition, this is the latest breaking news, the latest twist, the latest development, and I'm telling you, it is genius. It is fucking genius, boys. The Rabid Dog does not disappoint with the twists. So here it goes. Now, at this point in the Mecca, at this point now, the team portion is over. Every Mecca man for himself. Holy shit. You heard it, boys. I'll say it again. The team portion is over. Every man for himself. Get ready. Get ready. You see that fucking helmet? The man under that helmet is ready. Bet your fucking ass. Damn right. Boys, knives out time now. Knives about to come out, boys. The knives about to come out. Say, I'm ready for this shit. I'm ready. The hunter is ready for this shit. I got all the weapons. I got all the gadgets. I got all the hidden knives. I got all the dark sabers. And fucking, yeah, that's right. I got the dark saber. Don't forget about that. Oh, it's on, baby. Hey, Ark, I appreciate you letting me break that. Holy shit, boys. Breaking Mecca news. 10 people in the building. Rabid Dog in the building. Rabid Dog in this motherfucker. Team portion's over. Every man for himself. Let's have a Donnybrook. Let's have a Donnybrook, boys. It's Tilly time, boys. Looking for a Tilly? Oh, yeah. It's on now. Fuck yes. Fuck yes. Damn right. General Ramirez in the building. Wrench Ramirez. Who's the new favorite? You tell me. Jimmy, where you at? Where are you at, James? What do you think now, Jimmy? Is that going to affect your lineups now? It's got to. Every man for himself. Rabid Dog's in the building. I ain't bullshitting you. You can call me a lot of things, but I ain't no fucking liar. Noah said, I'll work on some hots right now. Jimmy's been fired. Jimmy, you've been replaced. No. Hey, yeah, that's right. Hey, the dog just said it himself. That's what it is. There can only be one. Only one man can survive. I was trying to tell you guys. I'm trying to tell you, you got to think long view. That's the only way you'll survive. You got to roll with the punches. You have to make good picks. You have to adapt to the twists because the Rabid Dog, this is a fucking this is an obstacle course full of booby traps. It's full of booby traps, boys. It is meant to challenge you. It's meant to fuck with your head. It's meant to be difficult. You don't want it to be just you don't want someone to waltz into the fucking finals of the Mecca or get all the way to the end of the Mecca and win it. It is the most challenging, it's brutal competition I can think of. It's not an actual physical competition. Psychologically, mentally, because I mentioned it yesterday or the day before, the last time a couple streams ago, that when I was thinking the pressure might have been getting to Rush a little bit because normally Rush has pretty good picks, but it's a little bit different when you start thinking about the Mecca. Like, okay, especially with picks that you're not 100% sure on. Like, okay, I don't know who I'm going to pick in this one. Really, I'm kind of on the fence about it. But the pressure of the Mecca can kind of make you make decisions you might not normally make. Is what I'm saying. That was a terrible sentence. I don't know what that meant, but you know what I'm trying to say. The Mecca puts the pressure on you, dude. You have to perform under pressure in the Mecca. Some guy, are you some troll? Because I think that was, is that Scott Brown? That was like the Scott Brown, because Scott Brown knows who Mr. Arkansas is. So I think that's some troll. No, yeah, that's a troll. Who wants to who wants anybody feeling anybody need to get like a little wrench work, a little wrench practice, swinging that wrench. Oh yeah, let me give Ark a fucking wrench too. By the by, that's long overdue. That's the first thing I'm gonna do. But yeah, if anybody wants to if anybody wants to go oops upside that motherfucker's head, some guy's a troll. So yeah, fucking bounce that motherfucker out of this thing. Yep. You can hide him, Alex. You can straight up block him. I appreciate you just timing him out, but yeah, you can block him. All right, yeah, Ark. If you just keep typing, you should have the wrench now. Oh yeah, dude. I mean that's how you know you made it though, dude. I mean I know you've heard that before, but that's how you know that you're fucking that it's on and popping because people know who you are. Like you're known enough that like trolls are like trying clout chase off you. You know. Yep, Rush was the bust. I brought that up yesterday, Ark. I said I posed the question. I said, is Rush the worst Mecca competitor? Like, and I think I can't come up. It doesn't mean that Rush is like a shitty predictor because I don't think he is. Like, I think he does decent. He makes decent money with his bets and stuff. But like in this game, in this Mecca competition, I don't think he can handle the pressure, dude. And if he does have a bet, even if it's not the pressure, sometimes you can like be confident in your picks and still have a bad night of picks. But if you're a fucking prick, like you're not going to survive the social aspect. So I just don't think Rush was cut. I don't think Rush was dominant enough in certain areas for the Mecca, is what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. Art, can I time you out? I'm sure. Yeah, Alex. God, no, you can't time him out now. You can't time Ark out now because he's got a wrench now. Oh yeah, Rush was very upset. Rush was very upset about Connor. Um, yeah, and I had some questions, man. If Jack, man, if you want to come up in here and talk a little bit about now that the Rabid Dogs in the building, man, if you want to talk a little bit about some UFC or some Mecca shit, man, just let me know. Just let me know, man. He's certainly acting like one, man. As much tough guy shit as he talks, like he's really like when things don't go his way, he's kind of a piss pants about it. God, Alex is very sly with the accounts. Like Alex is a real person. Alex is definitely a real person. I've had him on stream before. I've talked to him before. I've talked to him behind the scenes. He's definitely a real dude. But like he's very crafty, I'd say. Very crafty with the multiple like because they're all Alex Ramirez, but they're like different profiles. They all say Alex Ramirez. They're all like a little bit different. It'll be like a different color, but it's all Alex, and it's just very funny. It like trips me out sometimes. It's funny, man. Oh yeah. Oh man. Yeah. Fuck yeah. I'll drop the link. I'll drop the link for the Rabid Dog. Damn right. You don't have to tell me twice. Here we go. Setting slave one down now. If I can actually fucking here we go. The fuck. God damn it. There we go. There we go. There we go. Hold on. Copy. Paste. Enter. There she be. Hold on, I'm gonna put my headphones on. Might have the rabid dog coming in the building. 10 people in the building, boys. This is a big moment in the history of this channel. Watershed moment, or whatever the fucking saying is. Plug my fucking micro. Well, Jesus Christ, 2 cents. And anybody else, you know, Jack or anybody else wants to come in, plug the mic in. All right. Test. There's the link. Wait for the dog or anybody else that would like to come in. And yeah, man, we can talk about some UFC 257. We can talk about some, you know, whatever the fuck you guys want to. I'm going to turn that down just a little bit. How's my volume? Is my volume still okay? Yeah, we might have a, don't want to speak too soon, but we might have a very special cameo, boys. 11 people in the building. Don't look now. Don't look now. Drum roll. Perfect time to take off. I can bang it. Yeah, 257 was Nart. I did not see Dustin knocking Connor out like that. Okay, here we go. This is a man that needs no introduction, but I'm going to give him one anyway. This dude's been a big influence on my old channel and this channel as well. You guys know him as the Rabid Dog. He is the man that changed the game. He is the marathon streamer, legend in this fucking online MMA shit. The one, the only, Mr. Arkansas.
Woo! What's going on? Appreciate that intro, boys. How you doing? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Coming through loud and clear.
Yeah, hey, I thought I'd make a cameo here real quick. I see you doing your thing, and you've been getting into the streaming. So, yeah, man, I'm glad to be here.
Hey, man, I'm glad to have you, Art. Yeah, I've been loving doing this streaming, man. And like I said, yeah, it's I definitely have tried to take a page or two out of your book, and it's helped me out a lot, man. So what's going on, man? Talk to the people.
It's weird not being in control of the stream. It's really bizarre. I feel naked right now.
Dude, it's weird being on the other side too. Like, yeah. Like familiarizing myself with like all the controls and shit. Like I tried to mute Rush when he came on and I couldn't do it. He's like, "No, you're not going to mute me." And I was like, "Fuck, how do I do this?"
Oh yeah, he needs to be muted. The other night, I had to kick him out the other night. He was getting a little bit too mouthy. I didn't like that whole "fuck America," all that shit was starting to get on my nerves.
Yeah, I don't blame you, man. Like it's like yeah, Rush, dude, sorry, man. Just take it on the chin, dude. He lost. It doesn't mean he's like a shitty fighter, but dude, he got knocked the fuck out. You can't be like, just fucking take it, bro.
That was like the first. I think Rush was about to cry. I mean, I was like, is he getting teared up? Like, I thought he was going to break down and have an emotional breakdown right there over Connor losing.
Dude, he did sound like he was getting like a little like upset. Like, dude, that's kind of how like Machida is my favorite fighter. That's how I felt when Shogun knocked him out. I was just like, I wanted to cry, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. Like, he probably worshipped the guy, and he's like, oh man, I can't believe that, to see Connor get stopped by strikes. I mean, I'm trying to think of a comparison. I mean, like maybe for a lot of people when Silva, got knocked out by Weidman, kind of something similar.
That's a really good call. That was a jaw-dropping, like, holy shit kind of moment.
Who's in here? I see Alex. We got Alex Ramirez in there. We got Jack. We got the latest victim of the Mecca, Jack attack. He was just one short. He almost made it to the individual portion here of the game here. I mean, the team portion over. Gone. Now every man for himself. There's no more teams. It's no more buddy. I was getting a little tired of it, to be honest. I'm kind of glad that it's going to be individual now. Just like, hey, your picks got to be good. None of this team shit. Let's just see who the best man is. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck yeah, dude! I'm loving all the twists and shit because like I know it's coming and like but I still don't know exactly what it's gonna be. But it's like it keeps you on your toes, man, and like it's really you're separating the wheat from the chaff because like if you can't handle the twists, if you can't roll with the punches and like keep your picks good, you're gonna get fucked up. So I'm loving the no team like every man for himself shit. That's just dope.
Yeah, how do you feel? I mean, you think that you have a good chance to win this? Are you confident in your picking ability lately?
Yeah. Sorry, you started to cut out at the very end, but yeah, I am pretty confident. Like I do, I feel good. Like I was saying on the last stream, like I feel like one or two picks different here and there, and I could have not like in being in the bottom and like so yeah, I'm at least doing my damnedest to learn from my mistakes and just keep just do what has helped me be successful in my picks before, like trusting my instincts on close fights, like doing the tape study when I'm unsure and like yeah, try to learn from mistakes in the picks that I made. But I'm feeling good, man. I feel like last season I'm starting to build a little momentum. Like, I'm feeling like the picks where I've gone with my gut are starting to come a little like better now. So yeah, I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling like I can win this motherfucker.
Yeah, hey, is that the real KCOH or is that the fake? Do you know if that's real?
I think that's the real one. I think that's the real KCOH.
Yeah, hey, what's up, KCOH? Yeah, I just announced it. I was thinking about it yesterday. I haven't been streaming the last couple of days. I'm taking a few days off here. There's no UFC this week. Basically, yeah, team portion done. I let, Since announce it there. It's going to be every man for himself. It's cutthroat. It's the Mecca. It's the game. I feel like, if you survive the opening weeks, you made it through the team portion, good on you guys. But now, no more buddy. Like I said, there ain't no more teams to bail you out. It's just going to be you got to make good picks. And if you fall into the bottom, and there's not going to be head-to-head matchups either, by the way, just so you know that. If you're wondering, it's literally going to be your score will keep you alive. The bottom guys will be eligible to be voted out.
You hear that, boys? There is no head-to-heads. There's no teams. The only thing that will save your dick is getting your picks right. That's the only thing. And
until I get a new twist in there, you never know. Like he's saying, who knows what the next twist will be? There may be a twist there may be a mystery box. Who knows? Maybe Jack's not out of it. You never know. I'm telling you got to be keeping up with it.
Holy shit! Well, you hear that, boys? I love it, dude. That's why I love that fucking Mega, dude. When you told me I was gonna get back in, I was fucking pumped, Ark. I was like, fuck yeah, dude. I'm gonna make the most of it this time, man. I'm gonna win this son of a bitch.
Yeah, man. I feel like the guys that are listen. Do you want to kind of talk real quick about the 10 guys that are still in it?
Yeah, definitely. Let's do it.
Like I said, I'm not going to be streaming tonight. I don't know when I'm going to go on again. I'll talk about this when I go on again, but it may be a few days from now. I don't know for sure. I'm taking a little break, so we can do a little preview here.
Sure.
All right. So since it's your show, you can kind of give me your thoughts. On whenever I give a name, you can just give me well, how about you? You just said yourself. You're obviously going to be giving it your best shot. So we don't really need to talk about you. Obviously, you're going to be rooting for yourself. How about Alex Ramirez? What do you think about Alex so far? Do you think Alex could go on a run here?
I mean, I think that Alex, I've said this. I said this last season, and I'm sticking with it this season. I'm not taking anyone lightly, so I don't think that for whatever reason, there's only 10 of us left, and some people that have fallen by the wayside have been pretty good predictors. So for whatever reason, Alex is still here. So, excuse me. So I'm not taking him lightly, and I think that everyone's got like a decent shot, but I think Alex is going to be a guy where he's one of the unknowns. So a lot of people don't know, like, as far as his like full card picks, we don't have a lot to look at. We only have a small like sample size. So I think we'll really see this is going to be an opportunity for Alex to show that he wasn't like being carried by the teams, and he can make these good picks. Not saying he was doing that before, but like, this is a real like chance for him to prove like, no, because I know that Alex makes his own picks. I mean, I know that he does, but this is an opportunity for him to show like maybe some doubters that like, yeah, I can do the shit. You know, I can make a run. So I wouldn't be surprised. Like I said, I never would have guessed Elo would have fucking won last season. So shit, you know.
Wait, I thought we Crispin Wad him.
Oh yeah. Who? What was I thinking? What was I? Yeah. Man.
No more Elo. You didn't win. We erased.
Yeah.
Okay. What about KCOH? Since he's in the chat there, you know, again, Predictor Wars champion. You know, he comes into Mecca here. I thought he'd have a target on him. He's skated by so far, still alive in the competition. Now, this is individual portion of the game. He doesn't have to rely on the team aspect. Do you think KCOH could go on a run here?
Oh, absolutely. That's why I voted him out, because I saw him as a threat. And I was like, yeah, KCOH is going to make it past the group stage. So why don't I just try and take his ass out now? No offense, but like, yeah, you're a threat, dude. Like, you know, I know you know your shit. You won fucking Predictor Wars. I remember you from a couple years ago. So I was like, yeah, I know KCOH knows his shit. So yeah, I tried my damnedest to take him out, but it didn't work, man. He's kind of like Jack in that respect. He's a you know, a little immortal, but yeah, KCOH always has a good chance, man. He probably has like the most legit like clout and credibility as far as that kind of thing goes.
Okay, fair enough. You know, he's definitely a guy that, you know, people know him from my channel. So, I mean, I feel like the target's still going to be there, but we'll see how he does. Let's talk about who's another guy. Well, your buddy, you know, your newfound buddy there that you took him out in the, you know, Mecca 1. How about Bro Picks? I mean, do you think he can hang in this individual format when there's no more teams?
So this is the thing about Justin. Like, yeah, I think he can. Like, Justin is a live by the sword, die by the sword. And that's kind of like why I fuck with Justin. Like I said, he's a rival turned ally. And he's a gambler and he makes some dog picks, and sometimes he'll reach for him and it bites him in the ass. But sometimes he hits them, and like he hit Marina. You know, a lot of people thought that Hebus was gonna beat her, including myself. So I think Justin is a guy that like I think he makes some bad picks sometimes, like, and it cost him. Like I was able to fucking eliminate him last season. But like I think he's a little better than people give him credit for. You know what I mean? So yeah, I give him a decent shot to win it as much as anybody else.
He's a little bit, would you agree? He's like boom or bust.
That is the perfect way to describe him. He is boom or bust.
I would agree. Boom or bust. I think, you know, hit or miss, same thing. You know, you never know what you're going to get with Bro Picks. What about his drunk little buddy there, Guru? What do you think Guru could he's the only one left from the let's see, yeah, he was in the final 3 of Mecca 1. He's the only one left in that final 3. So how about Guru?
Yeah, dude, he was fucking soused the other night. Fucking that was funny. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the dude has pretty good picks, and he's kind of like Bro Picks. Like he'll reach for some underdogs, but he'll hit them sometimes too. But yeah, I think he's one of the more consistent guys, because I think he does spend a lot of time doing like tape study, and he kind of just like immerses himself in the MMA world, you know. And yeah, so I always give Guru a good shot, and I always consider him a threat. So yeah, if I get the shot, I'll definitely try and take out Guru. But yeah, I mean, if I'm assessing him as a competitor, yeah, he's one of the top ones for sure.
Okay, how about one of the underdogs still in it? A guy maybe a lot of people are not thinking a lot about. How about MMA KO?
KO is a guy that I don't really like. He's another guy where, kind of like Alex, like we're going to see, and I think that KO usually does have pretty good picks from what I remember in like the chats and stuff. But he's another guy I know more from like the video editing stuff and just kind of being in your chat and just kind of hanging out and stuff. So I think I'm going to have a better idea of where he's going to be after this week, if he makes it through this week.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like he's a guy that if he keeps making it, you know, farther and farther, and if he finds himself in there on finale night, wow, I think it'd be a little bit of an upset if he ended up winning this.
Yeah, dude, I think that might be like one of the biggest, if not the biggest upset in the whole fucking thing.
All right, then we got a couple of the PSR representation going strong here. We've got Millie Mills. Your thoughts on Mills?
Mills is a good predictor, man. I know he had one of the better scores this past week. So yeah, Mills is legit. He knows his shit, and he does a lot of tape study, and he makes I would say he makes very reasonable underdog picks. He doesn't reach too bad for him. He doesn't usually go for big dogs, but he will. He's a guy that if he sees something, he'll trust his gut and go for it. So yeah, Mills is legit. I mean, he's definitely still in the top half for a reason.
Yeah, he scored pretty well the last two events. And then you got Brady. Brady the other night, it was kind of, I don't know if you were paying attention, but when Brady came in the stream, he was saying that like he thought he was gone. He was like, I just came in here tonight because I thought I was gone. Now, do you think that was a little bit of arrogance from this guy? Like just, I have to be gone, right? Because I'm so good. Or was it just literally him, maybe playing the game, hoping it wouldn't be him, trying to act like, hey, it's going to be me, but then trying to throw people off? What do you think?
I honestly think that it was just kind of like he was just worried. Like I think he was just like he knew that he didn't do well, and kind of like I've been there before too. Like I don't even know. Like I'm obviously not a mind reader. Like I can't get inside Brady's head and know exactly what he was thinking. But like if I had to guess, I think it was kind of like one of those like, oh, I did really bad. Oh shit, like I'm just gonna be gone. Like because that's kind of how I thought when I did shitty on a couple other like weeks. Like even if whatever, I might be cool with some people, I could probably be gone. So that's kind of how I took it.
I could see that being the case. Maybe he's obviously a guy. He's got a big channel on YouTube, and a lot of people look at him as a very credible predictor. And when he had a bad night, probably in his mind, it might have been a little bit like, well, I'm probably going to be gone here because I'm going to be on the line. But it didn't happen. So what about my guy, my football guy there, Jacksonville Zoe? Zoe's been kind of hanging around a little bit, kind of laying low and, not doing great, but he's staying around. And now here he is in the final 10. Do you think Zoe could go on a run?
I think so. I mean, Zoe, I'll say this about Zoe. Zoe does his homework. I'll say that. Like Zoe, if he doesn't know about something, he'll do his due diligence. And I think that, I think Zoe's got a good chance as anybody. Like Zoe and I have had like similar scores over the past, like I think like we both did well one week and then we both ended up in the bottom the same week. And then we both, you know what I mean? Like I feel like Zoe and I have been about on par, like as far as our performances. But I do give Zoe a decent shot for sure. Hey, Ark, I don't mean to cut you out, but I got the General Alex Ramirez is coming into the building now.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I know. There's a chance this could be a troll, but I think it's the real Alex. So I'm gonna.
Shit.
Let's see, dude. Let's fucking.
Let that motherfucker in.
Here we go, man. The General.
Get him out.
Oh my God, Justin fucking Jr.
Hope you guys are doing well.
I had to pretend to be Alex just to get in the stream. You little bum. You just have to come on here too, don't you?
I just tuned in. I'm enjoying the stream.
Oh, I bet. Why you got to pretend to be Alex? Why don't you just come in as yourself?
I probably won't be getting let in, so.
Oh,
Justin, I'll let you on stream. If I might have you blocked. Is that the reason you can't get on? You don't have to trick. You don't have to trick me, but that was a very good trick. You did. This is not the first time you've done that. So yeah, I'll let you stay on right now because you successfully tricked me. But like, yeah, you don't have to trick me, dude. I'll let you on stream. I might like fuck with you and like bust your balls a little bit, but no, man, you can come on. You can come on and talk some shit. But yeah, what were you saying, Ark? Where were we at in the Mecca rundown?
Mute that little kid real quick, and so we can finish off the last name on the list here. Because the last name here, this guy, I got to tell you, he's the MVP so far of the Mecca 2. He's dominated. he's responsible for single-handedly eliminating 2 people, took out Elo, the Chris Benoit of season 1, and then he took out Jack Attack. And we got to talk about this guy, the Beast. Can you believe it? The run this guy's on, is he going to take this game?
Well, I tell you what, if you had to ask me who I'm like most worried about, because in my mind, I'm winning this fucking Mecca. Like but if there's someone where I'm like, if it's gonna come down to me and one other person, it's kind of looking like the Beast now, because he's on a fucking tear, dude. Like, I did not see him taking out Jack like that. That was totally like caught me off guard, and like it was a crazy moment in the Mecca. But I was like, dude, higher power 2 weeks in a row. That was wild, dude. So yes,
hey,
the Beast is
not to cut you off, but let me give you a little backstory. You want to hear a little funny story?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Okay, so now I don't know how many people knew, but like going into that week, Jack had been having a little bit of a beef with the Beast, right? They had been going at it a little bit. So I remember the night that I was going to be collecting the votes, and this was the night that Jack was safe, okay? So this was on the night that the Beast took out Elo. You remember that night?
Yes.
Okay, so here's the funny story. So Jack Attack was safe that night, but originally when I went to the Beast and I had to let him know that he was the higher power and that he was going to be responsible for eliminating somebody, he was a little confused, I think, that night, because he literally, when I went to him, he's like, I want Jack out. Jack's my pick, and you can tell him I sent it. It was me, blah, blah, blah. He was going for Jack the night Jack was safe, and he had to go to Elo after. You know that his first pick was actually Jack that night.
Oh, my God, dude. That's God.
He was after Jack. There's no doubt about it.
Dude, that is fucking hilarious, man. The Beast was out for blood, dude. Jack, you fucking pissed him off, dude. That's hilarious, man.
I mean, I could probably do a whole like the Beast versus Jack Attack stream coming up one of these days soon, if they're both down for it.
Dude, you could. That could end up being a nice little fucking beef there.
Yeah, he might be one of the first guys that gets Jack riled up, get Jack angry.
You can do it, man. Like, Jack and I have definitely had very, very passionate disagreements about fights and stuff, because Jack and I will disagree on fights a good bit. And but yeah, you can get him. It takes him a little while, but the fuse is wet. But once you light it, you can get Jack to fucking go back and forth with you.
Yeah, he's saying in the chat, he said there was a price on his head. Well, yeah, I mean, the Beast, Jack, here's the thing. Jack, this is a social game. So when you make an enemy out of one guy, even if you didn't really necessarily mean to do it, it sort of happens. That dude will come for you. That's what I like about the Mecca. If that person has power, they can simply go for somebody like Jack, and be like, hey, I want him out because he pissed me off. Like me personally, if I'm playing the game, and again, this is not a knock on Jack, but I'm probably going to want to take out somebody that's got one of the big channel, like a big shot. Jack knows what I mean when I say that. It's not a diss on him. It's more about there are certain guys that have, a lot of bigger platforms that have a lot of power. Why would you not want to go for one of them big name guys like that? You know what I'm saying? Unless you think Jack really is a threat to win, then yeah, take him out. But it was more like a personal thing where it was like, this whole Jack had said something about Mr. 57%, something like that, and was insulting him. And that's what set him off. So that's why Jack's out of the Mecca now.
That's crazy, dude. Yeah, because I actually remember that. And I remember it just being like, oh, shit, like Jack's like ribbing Zabist a little bit about the low score in week 1 or whatever. But yeah, Zabist took that shit to heart, man. And he was like, you know what? It's like, watch what happens when I get this motherfucker. But yeah, but it is interesting, though, like, people's motivations for the eliminations, because some people are thinking, okay, like, and it's been different for me at times, like for instance, the first season when I voted out Bro Picks, it wasn't like, oh, I'm so pissed off, like I hate Justin. It was like, like he voted me off, or he voted to like eliminate me one of the earlier weeks. I didn't really know him that well. And like you said, like it was between, I think it was like between him, Touch, and like somebody else. And like, you know, between him and Touch, like he has a bigger channel. He has a more name recognition. Like I'll get, you know, maybe get like a little bit more name recognition myself for taking him out. So that was my motivation. But like this season, like I voted for KCOH because I was like, he's a threat to me. And if this goes past the group stage. And but some people, you know, they're making these eliminations, they're just hell bent on revenge. So it's very interesting to see how these eliminations are going and what people's like thought process behind it is.
I got a question for you. I want to put you on the spot if you don't mind.
Nah, shoot, go for it.
So going into before Saturday, before Rush and all them guys were eliminated, let's say you had gotten the higher power. If Rush was available, would he have been the easy pick for you? Or would you maybe have snuck around, kept him in, taken somebody else out?
So I'm trying to remember who was up. It was Rush, like who was Zoe? Was Zoe one of them?
Let's just kind of pretend though that like Rush was
okay.
Though for you to take him out with higher power. Would that have been an easy choice for you?
I mean, yeah, and I can't lie. Like, yeah, as much as I would want to be like make this the best move strategically, like I can't blame people for wanting to like if they're like beefing with someone or they have like a little rivalry for wanting to take their rival out. Like I can't. I didn't realize that like Zabis was like that, like you know, motivated to do that. But you know, I can looking back at it, like, yeah, I guess I can understand that because I would have probably done the same thing, like you said, like if it was Rush, if I got the higher power, yeah, Rush. In my head, yeah, Rush would have been the first one gone for sure.
Wow, so Rush's ass probably would have been gone if a lot of people had power that night because I just think that, and I will say this too, you know, while we're live here. I kind of, you know, the whole thing that happened with Rush, you know, like the night before when I did that stream where I kicked, I terminated 3 people, you know, he was one of them. He had, you know, he kept hitting me up and he was, you know, you don't understand, you know, I was playing the game, you know, this was a plot. What he said he was trying to do was he was trying to play the PSR guys on one side. And he was trying to play the guys like the Touch and the Xaviers and the people like that on the other side. He wanted to be the middle guy so that everybody would kind of forget about him. So I was thinking, you know, if he kind of blew it by, you know, screen sharing like he did, because if he hadn't done that, I wouldn't have kicked him out that night. I wouldn't have went after him. And his game probably wouldn't have been messed up. So I kind of wonder how Rush would have done if he just would have been a little bit smarter with how he treated me behind the scenes. But, you know, we worked it out as far as I'm concerned. You know, we'll see moving forward how he acts. But, he's a villain. Rush is a villain. You know, you got to have a villain. You need a villain. You know,
sure.
That's the bottom line. Like I said the other night, like I'm a villain to a lot of people, but I'm also the host of my stream. So, you know, I kind of have to have people that are worse than me. I actually think Rush comes off worse than me a lot of the time. So maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
Nah, dude, I feel you. And I completely agree. Like Rush is a great character for the Mecca because he's someone, like you said, he's a villain. People don't like him. They want to take him out. He's someone they always want to see what happens. Like you don't want him to win, but you're like, you love to hate him kind of deal. So fuck yeah. Like that's Rush is a great addition to the Mecca. But yeah, as far as the other shit, like, yeah, I think that he kind of like shot himself in the foot because it's like, Rush, if you just been a little bit less of a prick and been like a little more chill with people, that would have been better for your scheme. Like people would have kind of forgotten about you. Oh, but you just kept you kept the fucking spotlight on you as the dick, you know. And then when it didn't work out for you, like you might have had the biggest, like the best scheme in the world, and it just didn't work out because on the surface you were just fucking being like an idiot about it.
And no offense, but let's just be honest. Like Rush's picks have let him down in Mechas. Like he hasn't gotten the job done on his picks.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's been a little bit overrated as of late.
Oh, wow, the kid.
Me and Rush are cool, but his picks the last 2-3 weeks haven't been the best. When everyone's saying he's one of the best, better guys.
Yeah, so this is my take on that. So I think that, and I mentioned it a little earlier, like I think that Rush usually has pretty decent picks, but I think that the pressure of the Mecca and him knowing that like if he did fuck up on his picks, he was going to probably go home. Like, I think that pressure might have got to him. That's kind of my theory on it.
You're saying that Rush chokes under pressure.
In the Mecca, yes. I think in the pressure of the Mecca under that competition that he choked under the pressure.
Wow, that's a big knock on Rush. He's not going to like that. But you know what? I kind of got to agree a little because everybody says, like, and look, he makes this money on DK, and I know his Tapology. He's got a good pick percentage, but when he's been in a game setting on my channel, the guy has shit the bed. So I don't know. Maybe Mecca 3, maybe Rush, maybe that's going to be the one where he finally breaks out. I don't know.
Yeah, and I like I said, Rush being in every Mecca is good for the Mecca because he's a good character. Everyone's gonna want to be like, fucking Rush. He's a good guy to hate.
Maybe he retires. You think he might retire from Mecca competition?
I don't know, man. Maybe you should try some reverse psychology, Rush, maybe you're not dominant enough for Mecca 3, and he'll just kind of goad him into it,
Yeah, I like it. I think maybe we play with his mind a little bit. It'll get him all riled up. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, Rush, I have to who's the biggest bust in Mecca 2? I mean, it's got to be him. Or, because the twist has taken out some decent name guys, and that's the higher power. Let me ask you, I'll put you on the spot on this too. 2 cents. Do you like the higher power, or do you think it's a little bit too much for one person?
No, I think it's great. I love the twist because it's just another element of potential pressure you're putting on yourself. Maybe some people are reaching to get that higher power, knowing that, okay, if you do the best, you're going to get this special power, So I like it. I like the higher power.
You do like it. Hey, Justin Jr., do you like the higher power?
Yeah, I like the higher power. I think it's a nice twist to the game.
You don't think it's unfair?
No, it's not unfair.
Okay, because I was debating keeping it going. Should the higher power keep going? So, well, I guess if people like it, I'll keep it going, in Mecca 2. So, more than likely the higher power will come into play when's the event? February. What day is it?
Damn, I don't even know. It's in another week or two.
Yeah, it's the day before the Super Bowl, right? That's a big weekend right there.
Yeah, because Super Bowl weekend, Britton Hart, my friend, is fight. She's gonna knock out Paige Van Zandt, and obviously the day after, that's when I believe the UFC comes back.
Hey, what happened to Hebus? I didn't get to ask you, Junior. Your girl lost.
Oh man, has to improve in the striking, man. Has to improve in the striking. That's all I gotta say, man.
2 cents. What do you think about that? You think Hebus will bounce back from that, or is that a bad sign for her?
Man, it's definitely it was a bummer for me because I picked her, and that I could have definitely done better if I hadn't. But yeah, it's kind of, I think you can kind of look at that now and be like, okay, that's the path to beat Amanda Hebus. She doesn't have the best chin. She got knocked out by that other chick, and and fucking, because Marina Rodriguez, she had not really had that many knockouts. I don't think she had any knockouts in the UFC. So, it was a great knockout for her, but I think it's more just kind of Hebus is a little chinny, dude. If you can crack her in the right spot, you can kind of hurt her and put her away. But yeah, all full credit to Marina Rodriguez, but I did not see that coming, man. I didn't think she would knock her out like that.
Hey, 2 cents. Did you see her? Jimmy put up his new lines. Did you see that? Can you put that on the screen?
Oh yeah, sure thing. Yeah,
I just want to see what he says. He's got you ranked pretty low here. I don't know about that.
No, I appreciate that because I told Jimmy not to move my line at all. So
you don't care. You like being an underdog.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, here we go.
These lines real quick. There they are. We can go through those real quick. He still has Guru as the favorite at plus 275. I see he has Brady in the second spot at plus 350. KCOH plus 550. He's a beast plus 600. Bro Pig 650. Mills 800. He's got you at 1200. KO plus 12. He's got you at both plus 1200. He's got Zoe plus 15, and he got Ramirez doing Ramirez dirty there. Got Alex at the bottom at plus 2,000.
I mean, I guess I pretty much agree with those lines. I would have Mills a little higher. Like I said, Jimmy, thank you for not moving my line. I want to just stay right there, just kind of right in the middle towards the lower, just kind of just flying right under that radar. So, but yeah, Guru, Brady, KCOH. Yeah, I mean, I think those. I would switch. I would switch probably Bro Picks and Mills. But yeah, I think that's about right, Jimmy. I think those are actually pretty good lines. And
I would
and
make
Alex,
a couple of switches though. You know what I would do? If here, I think here's what I do. Based on how the game's gone so far, I'm not going to completely, shit on these lines, but you got to think though, Guru and Brady could have been gone the other night. So, it's kind of funny that you're putting them so high up there when their ass was on the line. It ain't like they've been, blowing it out of the water. They haven't been the higher power. Zabist has been the higher power twice. I mean, shouldn't he be first right now based on what's been going on? And I mean,
I think Jimmy is playing his own lines. I think he's doing some mob line shit where he makes sure that he puts people lower than you would normally think so he can get the fucking oh man, yeah, I don't know. I feel like I feel like they're pretty close. Yeah, you could put Zabis a little higher, but I mean, yeah. So if I would change anything, I would say probably the way Zabis has been performing, you probably have to put him 1 or 2, maybe put him 2. I think the reason I don't completely disagree with Guru is because, excuse me, he's been kind of consistent. So. Yeah, have him in one of the first 3 spots. Brady, yeah, but it's all about the same. Switch a couple here and there, but I think that's one of the better looking lines I've seen.
Yeah, I see KCOH in there saying he should be first. You're getting awful cocky there, old KCOH. I'd be careful. This is the team game gone, boy. Airband for themselves now. So, Justin Jr., what do you think about them lines?
I agree with those lines, I guess.
You do? Have you been keeping up with the Mecca?
Yeah, I have. I agree with those lines. I think I'd put a Brady. I'd put KCOH a lot lower. I'd maybe put Zabis to third. Maybe 2 cents above Mills, but yeah, I agree with those lines.
Nap. My line is not moving. Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you.
So, based on those lines, yeah, Guru is the favorite to win it then. We'll see if he gets it done. He's now going to have to really step up. If he keeps getting drunk like that, he may not make it much further. You know what I mean?
Hashtag fade drunk Guru.
I don't. And you know what? I kind of went back and looked, but when I was collecting votes and stuff, I see that Rush, or he was kind of going at Guru. Were you paying attention? What really was going on there with that?
I think that Guru picked Dustin and was basically just talking smack to Rush. And
okay.
Yeah, and Rush was all he got super upset because of Connor and yeah, I think Rush kind of just took it too personally. It's dude, that's the thing. And maybe it's just Rush being young, but you just haven't been around long enough if you haven't seen your favorite fighter knocked out or fucked up. Unless you're just one of those guys that you only your favorite team somehow has to be the undefeated team or the guy that's never lost, or you're just one of those guys. But normally you live long enough, you're going to see your favorite fighter knocked out or fucked up at some point. And so for Rush to just be, I don't know, it's just come on, man, just grow up. Your dude lost, just take it on the chin. Don't be a bitch about it. You're such an alpha, just be yeah, just be an alpha about it and not, I don't know, don't get butthurt about it. Because he was all the alpha beta shit he talks, he was looking a little beta with that shit.
He was very confident that night, I remember, because he got back in, he had Rush Island. I'm are you feeling good about your picks? He's yeah, I'm locked in, mate. I'm okay. And not only did he do pretty poorly, he got beat by both teams in the scoring average as well. So he literally was done that night. I think he was not going to survive that night no matter what.
Yeah, I agree. And that's it was kind of he had the bad week in week 1 of the first season, and then to have it happen again. But that's the thing with Rush. If his picks are okay, then yeah, and usually he has decent picks. But when his picks aren't okay, he has no chance because like he makes himself he is the villain. So that's why I kind of say like I think it was maybe like the pressure like getting to him and like I don't know. I just can't get past that thought.
Hey, Justin Jr. So let me ask you something, kid. What fight that somebody lost that you really like bothered you the most?
On the card, I gotta take
all time.
Oh, all time.
Yeah.
When Oleinik got knocked out by Lewis, not only because he's my favorite fighter, or at least one of I was in this Tapology Pick'em League and I had every fight correct, and I was like, and in my mind I was like, Lewis is probably gonna win, but and I don't pick fighters just because I've interviewed them, but this time I was gonna, and Oleinik got knocked out in the second round, and that one really stung, and yeah.
Rush wants to, maybe Rush will avenge Connor. Maybe Rush will knock out Poirier one day. You think? Any chance?
Man. See, that's the Rush. Like Rush, dude. Just start taking some amateur fights, bro. Like you're talking about like coming to America and conquering America, dog. You ain't even conquered your fucking like neighborhood. Like go. You've knocked out some dude on your soccer team, and you think you're Connor. So you're training right now. When this shit opens up, and it's not going to be too much longer, just start taking amateur fights, man. I don't know exactly how it works in amateur MMA, but I know in amateur boxing, it's real fucking easy, man. It's super easy to get amateur fights and smokers and shit. So I would think with MMA, it would be relatively easy to get amateur fights as well too. So just start taking amateur fights and see what you're fucking made of, because you ain't gonna get no better kicking your curtains. I can tell you that, bro. So that's my advice to Rush.
Yeah, maybe Rush can fight one of them Paul brothers. That'd be a good. He can knock out one of them Paul brothers if he hates Americans so much. I'll let him fight them guys. I don't care.
Yeah, that would be a good event, man. Yeah, Rush start basically pissing off the Paul brothers and challenging them and all the shit. Yeah, all the shit you're directing towards like me and anybody else. Just direct it towards like Jake Paul and see if you can rile him up enough and to
Wow, that would be so great, man. I'd love to see that. Rush, I mean, nobody knows who Rush is, sadly, so it never happened. But maybe if Rush continues to just go on YouTube and do all these little videos of him training, maybe it'll blow up one day. Maybe he'll go into the algorithm. Somebody will see it. They'll say, okay, we got to sign this guy. And then voila, he comes to America, and Rush from YouTube gets a big fight, and we'll see how he does.
I mean, it's crazy because if he did actually live here, there's absolutely ways like street beefs and like that other dude, Mighty Mouse UFL, you can get those fights. Like he'll tell you exactly where to go, the address, like you show up, I will get you a fight. You're not going to get paid for it or anything, but if you want to fight, if you want to get your name out there, you can show up to these fights and he'll match you with somebody. So if Rush did live here, he could actually do that. But yeah, I understand it's a little bit different. There's less people over there total anyway, and there's probably less opportunities to do that. But I mean, I don't know, man. I hear all this shit about like the UK, like having they're just cool with just like street fights and meeting up, and like the Travelers having all these like bare knuckle fights. Like, why can't Rush just do that shit, man? Like, I don't know. I don't see why he's not able to like get amateur fighting experience in. And he's just like, no, I just have to train for. I just don't get it. Like the shit about this. Some of the stuff Rush says is just kind of like I don't get it.
Any chance that you think Rush is a phony? Like, just it's all an act?
I mean, there's a chance. Yeah, there's a chance. Like, or maybe there's like I know this. I know that Rush thinks more of himself than what he actually is because like I said, I'm not an expert, but I do know enough karate to know when someone throws a front kick like Rush does, or when he throws like a side thrust kick, that he really doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. I do know that. Like, and so, yeah, I don't think that Rush, but he hasn't really lied. Like he said, he hasn't been training for that long. So it's not like I don't expect, like he's at some level that I would like, he's like trash compared to what I thought he would be. But for it's the shit that he talks. It's like, he talks such a good one. Like he's going to beat Usman. And like, yeah, the confidence is important, but it's like, dude, you can't even throw a fucking like front kick without falling off balance. Like you're not going to beat Usman, man. Like, what are you talking about, Rush? So yeah, I think he talks a good one. I don't think he's completely full of shit as far as like, I think he has like enough balls to like fight some little scrubs and some little like, you know, like get into a bar fight or two. But like, dude, it's not, if you really want to get like amateur fighting experience, you can go out there and get it. Like you don't, like Rush acts like he needs to be like, he's like Conor McGregor and needs to have his own like personalized training camp. It's like, dude, you're some amateur nobody. You've never had one amateur fight in your fucking life. So like get all the experience you can. And like, yeah, stop putting out all the fucking like, you know, amateur, like all the fucking shadow boxing videos like you're fucking teaching somebody something.
Yeah, Rush gets a little out of hand here and there, you know, like he steps over the boundary sometimes, but he does, you know, provide entertainment. That's one thing I'll give him. You know, when he comes on, I can usually rely on him because people have asked me, like, why do you have him on? You know, why? You know, the guy's like, you know, a lot of people don't like him. And it's like, well, I'm telling you, you know, that's a part of doing a stream, doing a show. You got to have characters. And Rush certainly delivers from a character standpoint.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Like, I think, like I said, Rush is a great character. I think having him in every Mecca is a good idea in my not so humble opinion because, yeah, he is. He's a character. He's a villain. And, yeah, I mean, I don't think, you know, my rivalry with Rush will definitely, if we're both back in the next season, we're damn right we're going to go right back at each other. So, yeah, I wouldn't mind having him in the next season at all if I'm in there as well.
Yeah, and I don't know when if season 3 when I will do it if I do it, but like there's a lot of ideas of how I could run season 3. I mean, I may even do a poll about it, you know, like, hey, what should be the, you know, title of season 3? Like what should be the concept? Should it, because I was thinking like you could do like maybe a USA versus UK type of season. You could do like a good versus evil type of season. You could have like, you know, they call it I don't want to rip off the challenge, but I know that they call it like rivals and stuff. You can do stuff like that. There's a lot of options for, you know, concepts for the future seasons.
Fuck yeah, I'm loving the evolution of the Mecca and all the twists and shit. Like it's good shit, man. It's like it's top level fucking entertainment.
I like the good versus evil format because you could definitely, you know, depending on how many people are in it, but you could find 8 to 10 people that would be on the evil team because there's a lot of guys that come off, not that they're evil, but some of them come off like kind of douchey or maybe arrogant, and you could probably fit them on the evil team. Like I think Justin Jr. would be on the evil team.
Absolutely. What do you think about that, Justin? You are you fucking pure evil? I mean, me and boys
What do you mean?
Have you killed your parents? No, I'm just kidding. Are you good? Would you if Art did a thing where it was like good versus evil? Do you think it would be appropriate for you to be on the evil team?
What have I done to be on the evil team?
Murder your parents. No, I'm just kidding.
You're gonna lie. You know, Justin, you got to understand though. It doesn't necessarily mean you're really evil. It's a twist for a show.
Okay, for the
Are you down with being on the evil
show,
team?
I'll be on the evil team.
You will. Okay. He said that he'll be on the evil team.
Oh shit, dude.
Here, think about some of the people that we could put on the evil team. Rush definitely goes on the evil team, right?
Yeah, correct? I think so.
Oh yeah, big time.
Justin Jr.'s got to go the evil team because he's a 13-year-old evil kid, right?
Absolutely, Children of the Corn style.
You got to put. Wouldn't we put the Beast on the evil team for taking out Jack?
Yeah, I think a lot of people. I think for some people, like I you know, Jack's my boy, but like I think Zabist, like I've called him a Mecca legend for that. But yeah, there's some people that could kind of see that as a heel turn. So yeah, Zabist could be like a villain in some people's eyes.
I think Bro Picks might be on the evil team.
Yeah, I can see that too. You know, Bro Picks.
I see Guru being on the evil side.
Oh, Guru is absolutely. He's one of the evil team captains for sure.
No doubt. I mean, like, I'm just saying, there's plenty of options. Yeah, good heels versus babyface, whatever you want to call it. But like, there's plenty of options. So, you know, that's one idea thrown around there. But I mean, I don't know. I'd like to do the USA versus like the other, but I don't know how many people we could get from other countries. I mean, like, we could get Jack and obviously Rush and like probably get, you know, some guys like Moyes from Norway. You know, guys like that. We could definitely probably find a roster for it, but I'll be looking into ideas for that moving on in the future. But right now, we still got to focus on Mecca too. So this is the 10. I can't wait to see how it plays out. Really, I mean, this next event, I think everybody needs a week off to kind of take a deep breath, take it in. Let's get that that Rush drama and some of that that Touch and Xavier drama. Let's move on past that. Let's let the 10 people that are still alive, be ready to go for that Overeem fight in that event, and I'll be really hyping it up that week.
Hell yeah, I'm really excited, dude. I've already started looking over the card. I've got some leans, and I'm going to start taping tonight, actually. So I'm ready to rock.
Good, and Justin Jr. I may even bring Justin Jr. on one of the streams, and I'm going to let him be an analyst. Let him sort of break down all the 10 people remaining. Hey, Justin Jr., you're going to do your homework on the 10 people left?
Is that official or?
Yeah, if you do your homework, I don't know when it'll be, but it'll probably be the week of the fight. But I'll bring you on one night, and you have the 10 people that are left in the Mecca 2, and you do your little homework on them, and you'll have a little report card. You'll give each guy a grade and how you think they're doing, and if they have a shot at winning.
Okay, I'll do it if it's official. I just need to know the day, time, and whatnot.
You sound a little off today. What's wrong? Does he sound a little bit weird today?
Justin Jr., what do you mean? Is it official? The dude that's running the whole fucking thing just told you.
He needs me to beg him, I guess. Hey, please, Justin.
No,
Jr., come on.
I'm just saying because if I do all the notes and then the day of, it's we can't do it anymore. Or it wasn't official. So yeah, I
tell you that I would let you come on and do it. I said I'll let you come on and do it.
He just made it official this the second before he asked.
I need official.
Yeah, I think.
Swear to God on your mother's life.
I took a screenshot of Jimmy.
Pinky promise arc.
Yeah, pinky swear.
No worries. I took a screenshot of Jimmy the Drunk saying all the names. So
all right, good. You got the names. All right, good.
Yeah.
It'll probably be the week of, not this week. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, we'll be on one night. I'll let him pop in. I'll let him do his reports on everybody. So be ready for Justin Jr. doing that.
You heard it right there, boys.
So, hey, 2 cents. I'm going to get out. I'll let you finish your show. I just wanted to come in, do a little cameo and pop in and, talk about Mecca a little bit and get your thoughts on some things. And I like what you're doing. Like I said, I know that not every show needs to be about Mecca. You're going to come on here and talk about whatever you want on your channel. I appreciate that. But, yeah, I like the fact that you are at least trying, you're promoting, and you're keeping it out there. Not a lot of guys are doing that. You're one of the dogs. I think people should respect you. You got my respect on my channel. I'll tell you that right now because
appreciate it.
If I had 100 guys like you, I'd be doing pretty well. Unfortunately, I only have 1 or 2 of guys like you. But shout out to you, and I like what you're doing.
Appreciate it, Art. Yeah. Hey, you want to tell the people how they can follow you if you want to on any kind of social media if you want?
Yeah, probably the people in there already know that, you obviously on YouTube. If you're I saw somebody in there saying they didn't act. Was that a troll? Did you find out that some guy was a troll? Or
yeah, he's a troll. He's gone.
Okay. Well, if anybody new does happen to see this or you're in here, obviously I'm on YouTube, Mr. Arkansas. Should be able to find me on there. And I am on Twitter, which I'll be really honest, man. I don't really like social media too much. I never have liked it. I'm not the most social guy in life, so especially on social media, I don't get into it. There's a lot going on. People are always tagging and or they're, what's that called? You get on the notifications and
yeah.
There's so much going on. Do you love that? You do it a lot. Do you really love the whole Twitter stuff?
What I like doing, man, I really do. This is not bullshit. I like helping other people. If it's a channel that I like and I'm interested in, I want to see that channel grow and get as big as it possibly can. So I like doing that shit. I like doing the promoting and the retweeting and all that shit. But I get that some people don't because it's a lot and you can get kind of sucked up in it and it's kind of crazy.
Yeah, people say that Twitter is toxic, and I've found that it really can be because, doing the Mecca, I have so many people that are hitting me up in DMs and stuff with, picks and questions and votes. And I've been dealing with a lot of people behind the scenes recently because of all that. And, you know, all the drama will happen. And, you know, and Jack knows. I'll tell you this, Jack knows. Jack's one of the guys I'll go to and be like, hey, Jack, you're never going to believe kind of, you know, some of the stuff that's going on right now, because I don't have a lot of guys I can go to that I can trust anymore. Like Rush burned me. He did. Like, I mean, I told Rush, I go, you know, I don't really think I'll be going backstage with him much anymore, because if I go backstage with somebody and it's supposed to be private and you're going to be screen sharing it, whether you're playing a game or not, I just don't see how that's supposed to make me happy when I mean, I know he came to me and tried to explain it, and he at least told me what he had done. But yeah, I mean, there's just people nowadays, I don't really trust them in, you know, going backstage with people, whether they might be recording the conversation. People will, you know what? People will share DMs, private DMs that you send them. They'll just, you know, hey, look what Ark sent me. Look what he had here. That kind of shit disgusts me, you know, because it's like, where's the privacy at? How can you trust anybody to like even DM them anymore without them going and showing everybody?
Yeah, dude, seriously, for sure.
I mean, I'm not saying I don't think guys like you do it, but I've definitely seen that the fair share of dudes that I think I'm cool with that I think are playing little games back there, and I don't like it. So that's why, you know, I don't. Do you laugh, Judge? What are you laughing about?
I said I like screenshot and whatnot.
Justin Jr., do you reveal DMs?
No, I don't. But I had someone blast me on Twitter a few days ago. They screenshot a DM and whatnot, and yeah, it's annoying.
I mean, like, some people will even do multiple StreamYards. Like, if you're back there with them and you don't know who's listening on another StreamYard, like they're doing.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, exactly. They'll have one that breaks off of the other one, where it'll be like two guys that are in the one, and then they're in a private one by themselves, and the other guy and doesn't know about it, and they're just like talking shit about them.
That's fucked up.
It is, dude. It's super Cainish, and like, yeah, I don't see. That's the thing. If I'm gonna go backstage with you and talk to you about something in private, it stays in private. And even if I get mad about you, or we're like, you know, we end up getting upset about each other, what happened and what we talked about stays in private, because that's what fucking men do. They keep the fucking business, and they keep the shit behind the scenes. That's what bosses fucking do. You don't go out there and dry snitch about it like some little fucking girl like Rush. I don't fucking play that shit.
It's like basically what people do. I really feel like what people do. This is why I don't really DM a lot. I don't really DM much, because I think people, and again, I'm not trying to sound like an egomaniac, like they just do it to me because I'm Mr. Arkansas, but like I feel like when I DM people, they're like, oh, Arkansas DM me, or I'm DMing Arkansas, I'm going to save this. It's almost like they want to save it so they can maybe either try to use it against me somehow, or they want to show other people that what we were talking about. I don't know how many people do it. I'm just saying I feel like it happens. So, yeah, that's why I don't really like Twitter too much. And, you know, I don't really trust a lot of people. Now, people are saying you got to make an Instagram. You know, you got to go on there and you got to promote your channel. And I do know that you do have to do stuff like that. I've never done that stuff. It's never, you know, because I just don't like doing it. You know, unfortunately, it's a part of the game, though. But I hate it. That's why my channel, you know, probably doesn't grow very often either, because I don't take the time to, you know, promote myself. I don't go on there and share links to my videos. Like, I've been trying to maybe share a little bit when I go live on Twitter now, but like, I'm really bad about that stuff. Like, I know we're in 2021, but I still have like the brain of somebody from the 80s.
But hey, dude, that's like a testament to your following, because the fact that you don't do that and you still have this like loyal group of people, that's like that shows like, you know, they like real recognize real for sure.
Get this. I bet you anything. You and like Ramirez and guys like that probably have promoted me more than I've promoted myself.
But I understand like not wanting to like, because that's a commitment, man. And especially like the thing with like Instagram and like YouTube and shit like that is like unless you like pay for it, if you're not marching to YouTube's like beat, they're going to keep your shit in the toilet. They're going to keep your visibility and like your like growth in the toilet. So like you either have to play their game or pay for subscribers and shit like that, or you just have to do it on your own. And like, I respect the fact that you've been doing it on your own. And like, it's been a slow fucking grind, but like the people that are here are not here because, you know, whatever you paid for them to be here, it's because they found your shit and they like listening to it, you know?
Yeah. Hey, Noah, I appreciate that, Noah. I mean, yeah, I have people that they know people. There are people that know what I've done. I mean, like I'm not saying I'm a big deal, but I mean, people know that I definitely shook this community up on YouTube, at least, in the last few years with changing it up. Before I did this stuff, most people were just predictors and stuff. There wasn't a lot of this stuff going on, but I see KCOH in there saying, hey, shout out to Nick Alexander. KCOH is saying hire someone to your, yeah. The thing is, though, even just hiring somebody, I don't want to do that because I know it would help. Maybe one day I'll think about something like that, but I really don't want to hire nobody because I'd rather just be the guy that's like, hey, grind, and either fail on my own or who knows, maybe one day I'll reach a peak, turn the corner, and people will discover me, and then word of mouth. But if it is what it is, if it stays the same, it is what it is. So I don't know. We'll see.
Fuck yeah. Well,
All right, man. I'll get out of here and let you finish. I don't know what you're going to do with Justin Jr. If he gets out of hand, feel free to, put the kid in his place.
Will do. Hey, Art, thanks again for coming on, man. I'm honored, and thanks again for having me in this Mecca season 2. And I'm coming to win this motherfucker. So thanks again, and you're welcome anytime here.
Yeah, man, I got you. I appreciate it, and I'll definitely make another appearance down the line here on 2 Cents' channel. And you can always show up in mine as well.
Thank you. Appreciate it, bro.
All right, later, guys.
Later, Art.
Hey,
there he is.
Yep.
Justin Jr. Hold on. Hold.
The rabid dog.
Horses, Bubba. Hold what you got. Just 1 second. I'll give you the floor in just 1 second. Thank you kindly. There he is, the man that changed the game, Mr. Motherfucking Arkansas. Art, thanks again for being on the channel. I sure appreciate it. And yeah, it was truly an honor. But yeah, that's the man himself. Make sure you go back and check out the stream when it's all over. And if you want to hear, and I will go ahead and just go and recap what just happened. Ark allowed me to break some very pertinent Mecca news. There is no more team phase. Every man for himself. Every man for himself. Ain't no matchups. Ain't no teams. Best score wins. Bottom 3 are out. Just straight like that. So yeah, now go. Paging Justin Jr.
I'm back. I sorry I had to I was taking a drink of water.
No worries. No worries. So what did you want to say? What's on your mind, young man? Talk to the people.
Give me 2 seconds if
Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Okay, well, no, that's fine. Just let me know whenever you're ready to come back on. But yeah, boys, how about that? 10 left in the Mecca, every man for himself. I am one of those men's. I am him. I am him. I'm coming for this, man. I'm coming to win this fucking thing, dude.
I'm
not fucking around. I'm gonna take the shit out of these fights. You're back. Holy shit, boys. Justin Jr. is back. Can you believe it? Can you even straight up believe it? Talk to the people, Justin Jr. What's on your mind?
Yeah, I got nothing on my mind. I actually wanted to Jack attack if you want to play chess. Let's see, Jack. Said for the Mecca man, KCOH says Junior asked Helwani why he cried like a girl on his podcast. Well, he didn't cry. His face was actually sweaty. It's not like I don't get the stigma Helwani cried. It's like, come on. You could clearly see it was sweat. It's whatever, man, though. Got a few Helwani haters in here as of right now. Tons of Helwani haters. Oh well. He's one of the best journalists.
I think he's a good. Listen, this is my thoughts on Helwani. He is a good journalist. as far as just journalism, his articles, his thoughts, he's very thoughtful. But I think that he's definitely like an instigator, and he's definitely like he like tries to play both sides sometimes, and I think he's kind of a snake. But he is a good journalist, so I think it's not necessarily one or the other. I understand the hate against Helwani because he's done some weird things and and put some people on blast when he shouldn't have, and just like done some dry snitching kind of stuff. But I mean, as far as like his journalistic abilities and his ability to like give a good interview, like he does give a good interview, and he is good at staying as far as like broadcasting like current news and talking about things and keeping things lively. Yeah, he's good at that. But as far as just personally, I just don't like him. I think he's kind of like a disingenuous, kind of like phony baloney person, like as far as himself. But yeah, it's kind of hard to deny that he's a pretty good journalist. But that's my thoughts on Ariel.
Heck yeah, oh yeah. Um, he was crying. Oh, come on, Casey. I actually got to rewatch that, man. I love Helwani. I'm a big fan of the guy, and yeah, man. When I get him in my stream yard, I'm not gonna sound like I'm gonna ask him like, hey, can you please retweet my tweet when I put it out, man? Can you please retweet it? I don't know if he will, but hopefully he retweets it.
My kind of stand dream on Twitter is to have I have a list of fighters that I like am a stan of, and my dream is to have all of them like I've had the only likes I've had from famous fighters are I had Israel Adesanya like a comment to a video of this like it's the video of the white guy in the store, and he's like dropping the M bomb to the black dude, and the black dude like drops his like soda and like rolls towards the kid, and he like goes to kick it away, but then he picks up the soda and just like cracks him across the face with it, and just basically just beats the kid's ass. And Adesanya put the video up or whatever, and I commented to it, and he liked the comment. So that's my like my little claim to fame on Twitter. And then also Jimmy Flick liked basically I had to put out that I had to eat crow and was wrong about him and Durden. So but yeah, that's it. That's the only but my dream is to have like Fig, Jan, Evloev, Max, Justin, and Chandler like each like something that I post. That's my like multi trifecta or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah. Why does Ariel hate Luke Thomas? I used to like Luke Thomas, but now I don't, says Nick. Oh.
Yeah, so this is how I feel about Luke Thomas. I've been a big Luke Thomas listener for a long time. I think that he's another guy like he's a super good journalist. He's very thoughtful. He speaks well. He dedicates himself to his work, and I think that overall he's a good journalist. I don't always agree. In fact, I disagree a lot with Luke, and some of the things he's like super like arrogant about, and yeah. But I think overall, like I think Luke Thomas kind of gets a bad rap sometimes because he is like a little like it's kind of like gets political with him. Like he is like a little liberal. So like if you're like a lot of like conservative like fans like don't like him at all and just like fuck Luke Thomas, he's a lib, that kind of stuff. Like I'm definitely not like political anymore. Like I said, I mentioned I think yesterday, like I'm not affiliated politically. So and I kind of just haven't been for like, about a year or two. So I just kind of like Luke, like I think he gets a bad rap sometimes, but I think overall he's a good journalist, man. And I think he does give a pretty good interview. He does give a pretty decent interview, and I usually like he's a good analyst. Like I think Luke is a good like a good technical striking analyst. But yeah, like I think he kind of gets a bad rap too. But yeah, I don't. Justin Jr., is that your like little chess screen or whatever?
No, it's
Don't
not.
you get me fuck? Don't you get me copyrighted, Justin Jr. We're gonna pull that shit down.
it's got it doesn't have really music or anything over it, and it
Well,
won't get.
no, I don't want that. I don't want that up. I'm not gonna allow you to put that up. The only you can put up
Fine,
chess.
but
You can put up chess if you want to.
okay, if anyone wants to verse me on chess, you can do so. Thank you.
Is that what BJ Penn was saying? Holy shit, Jack! If you want to come in, man, you're more than welcome to. I'll drop the link in the chat. Just let me know. I'll probably be on maybe where it's at 2 hours and 40. I was originally going to go on for about 2 hours, but man, the rabid dog came up in here, so yeah, and that was awesome. So we're gonna go a little bit longer. I'm gonna go till probably about 3 hours, about 20, 30 minutes. So if you want to come in and talk some shit real quick, just let me know. If not, I will be doing this tomorrow. So just if you want to, let me know in the chat and I'll drop the link. Now, so what were you saying, Justin Jr.? Were you saying anything?
Was I? No, I wasn't saying anything. I was. Oh, come on, Jack Attack. Let's
all
go
right.
chess. Can't be that late, and you can't.
Yeah, I'll definitely play Jack in some chess. You know what, Justin Jr., you want to play me in chess? I'll play you in chess. You want to right now? We got 13 people in the building.
And Oregon.
Oh yeah, no sweat, dude. No sweat. Jack, the invitation is the door is always open, my dude. But yeah, I certainly understand it's a little later there than it is on the East Coast. So yeah, mañana, holler at me. But yeah, yeah, I understand that about the COVID thing. Like, it shouldn't be politicized. That's what pisses me off about the COVID thing. It should not be politicized. The virus is real. Let's get rid of the virus, and then you can play all the political games. Like, I'm getting sick of that. Like, it's not. Don't make it, because that's what happened. It's if anyone tells you to wear the mask, they're a liberal and you know, whatever. Like, no, man. I know, like, Larry Hogan, he's not like a hardcore. He's more of a moderate Republican, but dude's a Republican. He's the governor of Maryland. Wear the damn mask. Just wear the fucking mask, and then we'll get the shit over with, and then you can be political about it. But
KCOH.
You're never gonna please all the people, man.
Yep, sorry to cut you off. I'll ask your question, KCOH. I'll ask it. Why does he hate Luke? I'll ask it. I think I can word it correctly.
Hold on, Justin Jr., hold on. Justin, hold on. I'll let you answer that question, but I wanna address this real quick. I'll definitely let you answer that question. Hold on. Luke Thomas is very anti-fight island and anti-keeping the fights going. Yes, definitely. Like, when I was, and I kind of was like that a little bit, but once it was like, and to be fair, Luke was like this too. I'm not trying to defend Luke Thomas, but like once, and this is just how I felt. Once it was like they got a system in place where they could have the protocols and they could do it safely and they could catch it when people did have COVID and, like, you know, get them off of the cards or whatever. It like, that's fine. I'm cool with that. I don't really care. Like I said, I don't want it to be a political thing. It's undeniable that the shit is real. Like, if you think that COVID is fake at this point, like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, you're fucking Looney Tunes. Like, you know, there's definitely some conspiratorial shit surrounding it. I think they lied about how it originated, and like, there's been a lot of stuff that they've lied about, but like, you cannot fake the logistical, like, undertaking is just unrealistic to, like, fake for this something of this magnitude to be a hoax. And I know for a fact that, like, people in my family have gotten it. I know people whose family members have died from it. The shit is not a hoax. Like, it's real. Shit's real. So don't politicize it and get this shit knocked out. That's what I say. But yeah, Justin Jr., go ahead. What were you saying about Luke Thomas and Ariel and hating each other or whatever?
I was just telling KCOH I'll ask his question. Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, and the thing notes that I heard rumors about Biden putting on. Yeah, that sucks, man. Like, what they did was, excuse me, he's implementing like a 30 country travel ban. There's gonna be a travel ban in like 30 different countries. Yeah, that could definitely. It looks like there's gonna be, every fight is gonna be on fucking Yaz Island. Like, every fight is gonna be Fight Island. That's the only way. Like, they're not. It looks like they're not gonna be able to have them. Like, I mean, I realize that most, like, over half the roster is Americans, but like, there's a lot of fights that you can't have, like if you're gonna ban all these other countries and just have it American fighters. Like it's not gonna work.
Trying to set this chess thing up right now.
Yeah, set it up and let me know and drop the link or whatever.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, I don't mean to chirp too much about the Cyril interview, man, but I think I can get him to retweet my tweet. I'll be like, if you don't want to, it's fine, but I think he'll do it, and I think he'll get at least like 100 something likes. I mean, Ariel retweeting your tweet, oh well, you know,
Oh yeah, dude.
should be big.
Yeah, it's big, dude. That'll definitely get you some followers. Like, yeah, I am pretty active on Twitter. I am pretty
Yeah,
active on Twitter. Like that's kind
I
of
would.
like
Yeah,
I can't I got in trouble on Instagram, so I cannot go on I there's no Instagram for me anymore. But because it is like someone was saying I can't remember if it was like Noah or Scott Brown or someone was saying, dude, Instagram is a straight up meat market. Like that's what it is. It's pictures and girls putting pictures of themselves in a bunch of like, with their fucking titties and ass popping out. That's what Instagram is. It's like soft core, like clothes on porn, basically.
I don't know about that, but I mean, of course, there's gonna be accounts
I mean,
you
yes,
know.
Justin, you should not know about that side of Instagram. But there, what I'm talking about is the Insta thoughts and that's the prostitutes. Prostitute.
Well, I know that. I see the bots all the time in the comments, and bots try to get me. They send links and say, "Oh," and a couple emojis in there. I don't play into it though, but I sent you the chess link. I put it in the private chat.
Okay, Justin Jr., I will check it out right now.
Yep.
Play
And
chess.
man, is it only me, or is it really annoying when you put out tweets and they get 1 to 2 likes? I tend to take it down after because it's like, come on, I only got no likes on this one, or
I tell you what, man. Yeah, if I just throw out a tweet, the only way I can get likes is if I tag people, and if I like, that's the only way. Even like, because I use retweeters as well, and but even that, you don't get likes from that. You just get retweets. So yeah, if I just put out a random like tweet into the Twitter sphere and don't tag anybody and just put like hashtag MMA Twitter or whatever, I don't get anything. I have nothing. It's weird.
yeah, yeah. Well, it happens, but like I said, I hopefully one day I get to the point of an aerial, not like I'm talking about like how you put a tweet out and it instantly gets likes, you
Right.
know. And it's also shameless tagging a bunch of people. So what I do is I basically share them. It's
So
basically like
just hey,
tag
Justin
them.
Jr., this is
You there?
yeah. So am I playing as a guest?
Um, are you in yet? You
Or do
in?
I have to sign up for this?
You don't have to
Can you
sign
hear
up.
me?
Just yeah, I can hear you. Just click on the link.
I clicked on the link. Let me hold on.
You
Oh
want me to
yeah, I think I'm
resend
here. I
it?
think I'm here. No, I got it. I'm moving first. I'm moving first.
Okay.
All right.
Hmm.
I think.
You moved.
Did I move?
Let me just resend it. I'm not in your game. Oh
Oh, okay.
shoot.
Okay. Never
Are you
mind.
guest? Hold on. Are you guest? Move. Move.
It won't let me. It's not letting me move.
Oh
It's
shoot.
not letting me
Okay.
move. It's
Let me
frozen.
just.
Like, oh wait, hold on. I just moved. I just moved.
Oh,
Hold on.
okay. Okay. Yeah, we're good. We're good.
We're in. Cool.
Yeah.
Justin Jr. Holy shit, hold on. Okay, hold on. Okay. Let's see what we got going here. Hold on just a second. Got 16 in the playing Justin Jr. in chess right now. I'm gonna play a game with Justin Jr. and then I'm probably gonna hop off after that, boys. But this is the grand finale of the stream. I am wasting time right now and not moving, and yeah.
I'll be aggressive with my knight. That's all I'll say. Watch out for the knight. All I'm saying.
Okay, Justin Jr. I certainly will. Okay, Justin Jr. And he moves the queen over. Holy shit, holy shit, holy shit. All right, you know what? Let's just get this out of the way. Let's just get this out of the way right now. Let's just get this fucking queen sacrifice out of the way right now. Playing the great Justin Jr. in chess. So we got in here 16 people in the building. Let me get out of this. Let me go back to the comments. It's Justin Jr.'s move. Just let me know when it's my move. Will you do that for me, Justin Jr.? Can you just do that for me? Can you be an old bud and do that for your old bud 2 cents?
It's your move.
And probably hang on Instagram. Oh, yes, they do. Yes, they certainly do. Is it my move? Is it your move? Is it my move? Your move.
Pretty sure it's your move.
It is my move. You are correct. You are correct.
Watch out for the clock.
Okay. Thank you.
I should probably share the screen, keep the viewers entertained. That's only if you want, but
Yeah, that's a good idea, Justin Jr. Thank you. Thank you. Do that.
okay.
14 in the building watching me and Justin Jr. play chess. Right on. Thanks for rocking with me.
Allow the share screen.
Yeah.
Oh well. I would
Yep. Another little sacrifice here. Yeah. Justin Jr., you might beat me just based on the time. In all honesty. 14 people in the building watching me and the MMA genie Justin Jr. play chess. That is check
They're not
for you,
actually
Justin
watching it.
Jr.
They're not actually watching it though, eh?
Oh yeah, they're not actually watching it. They're not actually watching it. So yes. Did you not get it up on there?
No,
Split
I did.
screen.
Yeah, hold on. If you can allow it, that's if.
Yeah, go put that up there. Put that up there.
Okay.
So you're at it. So it's my move
See.
anyway.
Share screen. There we go.
Cool. Thank you.
Oh. You have to allow it.
Oh, hold on. Yes.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go. Yeah, fine. Whatever, Justin Jr. Whatever, Justin Jr. Uh, 12 people in the building watching me and Justin Jr. play chess. And then I'll probably wrap the stream up. How dare you take my pawn, Justin Jr.? How dare you? How dare you, sir?
Hear me good. Hear me good.
Yes, I can hear you good, Justin Jr.
Okay. All right. Good. Honestly, man, I'm not trying to brag, but I'm not even focused or dialed in or nothing.
That's cool. That's cool. Eleven people in the building watching me and the legend Justin Jr. play chess. Let's see. Yeah, I definitely want to rematch Justin Jr. for sure.
Dude, this is probably the worst match I've ever played choice-wise, and I'm still whooping you. I mean, sorry.
You're not whooping me. You're beating me by like one piece.
Look at the time.
You just fucked up there. And you just fucked up there.
What'd you take?
Yeah, we have the same number of pieces, and the knight is worth more than. Well, no, you have 3. Like I said, you're beating me, but we have the same number. You have more pawns than me. You definitely have more pawns than me.
You know what beats everybody? You know what beats everybody? 2
Say
cents.
what?
You know what beats everybody?
What beats everybody? What
Time.
beats everybody?
Time.
Yep, the clock. The clock always beats me in this shit. That's why I want a rematch. I'm not the best chess player at all. Tim in the building.
So are you just gonna wait out the clock or forfeit?
You know what, Justin G? Why don't you just get the heck out of here with this rook?
Uh,
How about that? How about that? No, you're not going to beat me. The clock is going to beat me. I'm not giving you the satisfaction. The clock is beating me in this game. I have good enough defense where I can hold on till the clock runs out. And I want my rematch in them.
oh man. It's on the screen, KCOH. I just you know.
Yes, Justin Jr. is beating me in chess, and I'm about to
I'll
get my
put the game on
rematch.
the screen the whole time because I'll be honest with everyone. I haven't been on the screen the whole time. I've kind of been reverting from the StreamYard, so sorry about that.
Well, thanks for that. Thanks for that garbage piece take at the end, Justin Jr. Yeah, you beat me.
Easy win.
You beat me. I want my damn rematch.
All right, let's
Will
go.
you easy win. Rematch,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay, rematch. Let's see.
Rematch
Oh,
requested.
all right. Yeah, let's go again. Make sure it's on the screen.
Bam.
Okay.
Okay, you're white this time.
You guys hear me good or?
Hey,
You hear me
Justin
good?
Jr., can you get never mind. Never mind. You're good.
You hear me good?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, just making sure.
Yes, indeed. Once again, this is my rematch. Justin Jr. beat me the first time. So yeah, playing this game, and then I will let Justin Jr. give his final thoughts. We'll wrap it up and shut her down. We'll pick it back up tomorrow. Yeah, you be very, very careful with that, Justin Jr. Yeah, you think real long and hard about that. Nine people in the building. Salute to y'all for being here. Yeah, ski daddle. Ski daddle, Justin Jr. Let me get my queen up in this. Up in this math. What's up, Alex? What's up, Noah? KCOH in the building watching me and Justin Jr. play chess. I need my fucking vengeance. Justin Jr. beat me in the first game. I got beat by the clock, actually. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. Yes, get out of here, Justin Jr. That's no. This is
By the way, I'm the white pieces and 2 cents is the black.
thank you. Thank you for letting the audience know. You hear that? 8 people in the building watching me and Justin Jr. play chess. Y'all are some real ones for sure. Fuck. And that's checkmate. So sorry, Justin Jr. You want a rubber match? You want a rubber match, Justin Jr.? Oh, he left. Oh! Oh, did you see that, boys? I checkmated Justin Jr. and he bunked out. Miss Justin Jr., Mr. I'm so aggressive with my queen. I set you up with that, Justin Jr. I set you up with that. Because I knew that as soon as I moved that, you would take that pawn and leave, and it would leave the back door open for my queen. Because there's no way once I took that rook that you'd be able to do anything with your bishop. And you fucked up and did something else, and I took your bishop. Justin Jr., I checkmated you. Bullshit. You saw what happened. You saw what happened. I checkmated you, and then you dropped out. Everybody saw that. Everybody saw that. See, Jack saw it. Jack saw it. So nice try. Laggy my ass. You fucking dropped out when I beat you. You dropped out the second after I beat you. So nice try. You try. I know what you tried to do. You tried to fucking say it was laggy because you lost. The clock beat me, and I was down on the clock, but I set you up with that shit. I set you up with that. You know that, right? You know I set you up. I moved that pawn up, and I knew that you would take my pawn, and that was the only thing in the way. Because once you move that, I was able to take your fucking rook, and you had no defense. That was the back door that you left open. You left the back door open. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I beat you. You know exactly what happened. So don't try and tell these people. I can back the stream up and show everyone that I beat you. I can back it up and show everyone how I beat you. Now, Justin Jr., you need to choose your words very carefully when I let you on this screen. You're going to admit to all these people that I just beat you. If you try and come on here and say something about, oh, it was laggy, or I didn't really see what happened, or I don't know, like what just happened. No, you know what just happened. I was setting you up. My queen was right in front of your rook, and your bishop was just sitting there. So I set you up. I moved that pawn up because I knew that you would take it, and you took the fucking bait. You took the bait. I said you took the bait and moved your pawn out of the way. So I was able to take your rook and then take your bishop, and you had nothing in the way to save your king, and you couldn't move him out of the way, and I checkmated you. So you're going to admit that's exact. You were there on the screen. You were there playing with me. So if you try and come on here and lie or make some excuses, you will be banned from my channel. If you take the loss like a man, then we can have a rubber match because you won the first one and I just won this one. But if you come on here with some bullshit and try and say, I don't know what happened, the stream cut off, no. So choose your words very, very carefully if you want to keep coming back on this channel. All right, now here you go.
Let's go again. Let's go. Nice one. Let's go again.
Yeah, you like that? Let's go again. Let's rubber match.
Yeah, you beat me.
You didn't expect that, did you?
Honestly, I didn't, because I was dominating you up until that point. I think you should put the screen up this time. It's a little bit distracting for me.
It's distracting for you? Is that is this another excuse? I'm just kidding.
It's not.
I'll tell you what, Justin Jr. This stream has already gone on a little while longer than I want to. Why don't we save the rubber match for another stream? What say?
All right.
You be okay with that?
Fine. Yep. Your stream.
Cool. Yep. Well, yeah. Let's build a little suspense, leave a little cliffhanger, and we'll have our rubber match. So yeah, just for the people that just tuned in, Justin Jr. and I played chess. He beat me soundly the first time, and he was beating me the second time, and I came back and I was able to checkmate him. So we need to have a rubber match and go again, and we will do that on maybe tomorrow or like later on this week. But yeah, I'll definitely give you your rubber match because you did beat me the first time.
Yep, good game, nice stream. Yep, thanks for having me.
Good game, thank you. You too. Yeah. So hey, yeah, give me some final thoughts, Justin Jr., and then let the people know how they can follow you on social media.
Yep, the MMA Genie on Twitter, MMA.Genie on Instagram, and the MMA Genie on YouTube. Great stream, obviously. We heard Arkansas, and you're talking about the Mecca earlier, so yeah, good stream. Later.
Appreciate it, Justin Jr. Thank you for coming on. Appreciate that. There he is, Justin Jr., the child prodigy, the Wunderkind. The Wunderkind. Thank you for Justin Jr. coming on. And man, yeah, we're gonna have that rubber match. I want to give a big shout out to the rabid dog, Mr. Arkansas. Art came onto the stream earlier. Make sure you guys check that out. Yeah, that was awesome. He let me drop some big Mecca news. There are no longer teams in this thing, boys. It is every man for themselves in the Mecca. So, yeah, really pumped about that. Really excited to be able to break that on this channel. That was a big milestone moment for this channel, dude. Oh, Justin Jr. is good at chess. For a 13-year-old kid, he's fucking good at chess. Like I'm not that great, but I can I can do little things like that. I can set up traps. I can think more than one move ahead, but at the same time, like sometimes it takes me a little while to get the strategy in my head. So that time clock, man, that makes that one is usually what hurts me. Because yeah, Justin beat me good the first time, and the second time the second game he was beating me too, but I had to come up with something, and I was able to my strategy paid off. So yeah, but yeah, thanks Justin Jr. for coming on. Big thank you to the rabid dog, man. Shout out Mr. Arkansas. Make sure you go check out his channel. This Mecca is going on right now. Your boy is in it. 2 cents is one of the final 10, and it's every man for themselves. And the bounty hunter is coming for that fucking Mecca bounty. So yeah, big shout out to everybody that came through. Big respect to all you guys. Noah, Justin Jr., my dude, like I said, the rabid dog came through. Make sure you guys go back and check that out. Scott Brown, the General, Alex Ramirez, Nick Alexander, Jimmy. Like I said, Noah, KCOH came through here. What we got in here? Yep. Yeah, salute to all you guys, man. If I miss anybody, I sure apologize. Yeah, dude. I'm gonna pick it back up tomorrow. We'll talk some more UFC and whatever else you guys want to talk about. I really enjoy talking about the music and shit with you guys. I can do that shit all day as well. So yeah, thanks to everybody that came through the stream. Big thank you and shout out to Mr. Arkansas, the rabid dog. I'm in that Mecca, baby. I'm in that Mecca, and I'm coming for blood. Coming for Mecca glory. I'm coming for that bounty, and it's every man for himself now. So may the best man win. And yeah, I'm gonna get to that tape study, and I'll pick this up tomorrow, man. So thanks again, guys. Big shout out to Mr. Arkansas. Shout out to the guys at Pub Sports Radio. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Thanks again. Just my 2 cents is out of here. Peace, y'all.